Hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite barbarian.
Yo, what's up? I'm Brent. I like ranging and other such ranger activities.
Man, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I'm
It has
excited to
been a
roll
hot
some
minute.
dice.
Yeah, like I couldn't remember practically anything about the last session we played of this until the question thinking about what the sword was named jogged my memory.
Okay, let me do. Did you see?
No, I did not.
My base guess, probably not.
This is right. Do 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 do. No, so. Where did I-
Oh my goodness. Blue
Da boo dee da boo die da boo dee da boo die.
I don't even know what playlist I'm listening to. All I know is that it's full of bangers.
You're listening to me sing. Of course, it's full of bangers.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself.
Steven performance hour is one of my favorite parts of the dice room.
Truly, truly.
I really do have the voice of an angel. The one who got
When
kicked out of choir, but
he serenades the dice room, I think that's probably the peak of our channel's content.
it really.
That's what we need to do for our next Christmas. We need to do a Christmas album.
You know, for some reason, I'd also had that thought before. Not specifically a Christmas album, but just a dice room karaoke album. I didn't even know what songs we'd put on it, but I don't
Dude,
know. I was in a
honestly,
singing mood then.
if we did a just like a karaoke stream, I feel like that would be an absolute banger.
Like, I don't know why. It's somehow less stressful going into Buffington's and doing karaoke in front of probably, like 30 plus people than it is to stream singing in front of probably 4 people maximum.
And two of them are Stephen.
Hey, hey, no, there's only one of them's you. What about that? I
The
don't know.
dice room.
Oh,
No, it's the dice room and Muzdu. Those are the two.
oh
And
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I really don't think Caleb knows, and
He
that makes me.
doesn't, and that's the funniest part.
How long? We need to really like play up our relationship with him. Like we need to pretend we've met him now and we've hung out with this guy. Like you know him in real life or something. He's like a work buddy.
Dude, no, we need to tell him that we
We
did
need
a
to give him a
fan meetup.
backstory. Fan meetup. Oh my god.
Also, Steven, these are the new dice I got.
1 second.
Oh yeah, the bullet dice. Those rock,
Mm,
dude. The thing they came in is so cool.
I've
The
been
like
wanting to get
dice
some of those.
carrier. It's like a
What's that?
spinning cylinder. It's so dope looking.
This is the case for it.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
nice.
like,
It'd be pretty nice if they made that entire thing like an actual revolver instead of just that section
You
of it.
shoot your dice and that's how you roll them. That'd be
they
kind of
made
cool.
there's a dice crossbow that you can
Dice
get.
crossbow.
All of a
I'm
sudden,
serious. What's
That
that?
rocks. No, I don't doubt you, but I imagine it's probably like $80 or something. Which I mean, if you have
It
infinite
is
disposable income, I would buy it. But
it is $40 on Amazon,
you know,
and it comes with a little wall so that you can shoot your dice.
all of a sudden, your DM rolls too many nat 20s. Get a dice launched at you by crossbow to your face. That'll teach you. My character's not supposed to be beaten. Alright, are you texting them?
man,
I was about to.
I was worried he was, gonna beat your estimated time, but going the other way.
Call Caleb.
Well, I'm gonna take this time to
Let's all publicly shame him.
All right.
Oh, 7:05. I win $5. Hey, where you at? Okay, I got you. All right. He's hopping on. He apparently wasn't looking at the clock.
I've almost done that before. Almost. For some reason, I got like a tingle up my spine, and it was like 6:45, and I'm like, okay, thank God. I have like normally I have a pretty decent natural sense of time, but sometimes you get sidetracked.
I have a terrible sense of time, so I at all times have at least one alarm set for something.
Valid. Honestly, I should probably do that more. It might actually get me to do stuff, not like stuff that I'm forgetting to do, but stuff that I'm intentionally choosing to do. Because something about the alarm going off is like, all right, cut the bullshit. The alarm is going off. You got to do it now.
Yeah.
And yet, I still never want to wake up for work when I do that.
Yeah.
I've learned from having a show having a job that I have to be up in the morning for. Um uh and it's a pain because I have to be there at 8 a.m.
Yeah, waking up early is just so abysmal, I'm gonna be honest.
It's so gross.
I told my advisor after my first semester here where I had 1 8 a.m. I will not do a class earlier than 9:30 if I don't have to. And since then I've only done 9:30 and on, which has helped a little bit, but I have the problem of like I need to wake up an hour before I actually need to wake up so I can like actually wake up. Otherwise I'll like walk out of my house and forget my keys or something because I will just be so not awake yet.
Yeah. See, I've found that waiting and shaving in the morning helps with waking up. It might just be
Yeah, you got to
because I
be
use
precise with the straight razor.
yeah, I was gonna say it might be just because I use a straight razor, nothing will wake you up like holding a blade to your throat, but it does in fact wake you up. And he said he was on his way, so where is he? I can't fluff for too long.
I mean, we could just start and just get the maybe the. Well, he wouldn't. He'll need a recap of the last session because he wasn't even there for it.
Well, I mean, he is still asleep, so
Yeah, we'll just add that to the recap. It probably won't transpire anyway. So if Steven, if you're available, I figure we just go and he'll just show up.
what's that? Real quick, when we get here, test out the notifications because they're sick.
When we get where?
When you switch it over to the live thing.
How do I test out our notifications?
It's at the bottom.
Test widgets.
Yeah, that one.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that is sick.
Don't worry, guys. I'm pulling up stream and I'm watching an ad. I'm making us a single cent. All right, Steven, do you want to go ahead and take us up?
Oh my gosh.
Man, I do really just like this new thing.
Oh, heck yeah, chatbot.
Oh, love it.
Numerous B.
Is everyone all right with me banning him?
Yeah, Numerous B sounds like a rapper, but like a rapper that you would find in like a 90s cartoon. Like, oh,
it's the
shit.
numerous B.I.G.
Numerous B.I.G.
Oh, man.
Far over. How does that song actually go? Let me look it up. Yeah, I could sing Misty Mountains on what do you call it?
Preparing for you heard karaoke and you're like, I need to prepare my song, I need to prepare myself.
Dude.
Like anything that I can just lower my voice so deep to where you can't really hear me sing, I've got it. I've got you.
Misty mountains go.
Yeah, my vocal range is on the absolute opposite end of that. I can't do anything that low.
See, I found that Sweeney Todd fits my vocal register perfectly. Oh man. Fun fact, Sweeney Todd was the first ever movie that Johnny Depp actually sang in. In Crybaby, he Oh yeah. See, you didn't want to hear my movie fun fact. Oh, there he is.
Here we go. Dude, I'm sorry. I got on as soon as you called me, and Discord has been updating this whole time, so I just had to get on my phone.
I got
That's
you.
really lame of Discord, man.
But you know,
Dude,
sorry, go ahead.
What?
Hello?
Are you guys still there?
Yeah, hello, can you
Yeah.
hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Steven, do we have a guest star this stream?
What? No, I
On
don't.
the fourth camera?
No, I because of the thing we're using,
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Like if I just hide it, you still have the black box.
Ah, I got you.
So
Put Nibbins.
Also,
up.
I apologize for the audio quality. I left my good headphones at home, so I'm just using the ones on this headset, which isn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
oh my
We'll survive.
goodness.
We'll survive.
Well, you're here, and that's what's important.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Bro.
You've been unconscious for a little bit there. You're finally waking up. You're finally awake. Unfortunately, you do not awake
Hey,
in.
you're finally awake.
You don't awake in a cart on the way to be executed in Helgen. You wake up in a cart outside of which city was it? Let me
We
open
were
the
out
map.
of college.
No, you were in
Yeah, we might have decided to go to the college right at the end though, but most of what happened in
Dude,
Valorant.
Yeah,
I'm
but we
totally
decided
tripping.
to
I
go
thought
to
we
the
were still in
college
the
right
cave.
at the end because we needed to turn in the quest.
Yeah, we wanted to follow up on the college's little problem and such. But yeah, Felrin was an interesting experience. We met a
We
Discord
pulled a Discord
moderator.
mod.
Yeah, and turns
fun.
out they were on the list, so we had to take their ass out and rescue the woman he had trapped in his basement, who turned out to be the mayor's daughter. So we got some street cred in Thelrun now.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the city is kind of in shambles because it got mostly destroyed by a dragon attack, and they're like rebuilding right now. So we have
I
like
got the really cool cloak.
once we get really juiced up, we can go take down a dragon over at the place where the dragon is on the map, the
Dragon's
fucking volcano.
Plume. I think that's the name.
All right, Steven, run the intro quick.
Wait, when did the
Run
Discord
behind.
mod thing happen?
That was the session you couldn't make it to.
Oh yeah.
Apparently it was mainly ad lib from Steven, and it was so cool. It was such an interesting session, dude.
It was probably one of the best sessions. If you guys missed it, go check it out on YouTube because it's up now.
It was. I'm a little scared with how well I fell into that role. I don't think I liked it.
The Discord moderator role.
Yeah, I got.
It was the
I got to call Dylan Kitten unironically. So
Every time. Every
the
time.
it was the first time we've
What do you mean
gotten to
unironically?
torture anybody this campaign, and I was very thankful for it.
Oh yeah.
Also, hang
We
on. I'm
broke
moving from my
so
phone to the
many of the
laptop.
Geneva
It'll
Convention.
give me like half a second.
Yeah, look, we didn't get to break as many as I'd like because that guy just disgusted Bryn to the extent that he needed him to die then and there.
well,
Yeah.
At least
We could have done worse.
He did die then and there, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
But whew, that was a good time.
All right. Intro. Let's go.
And welcome back, everyone. We are very, very grateful to be back after this brief hiatus for the holidays. We want to thank every single one of you who stuck with us and came and visited our stream while we were doing some things that are sort of off topic, such as Lethal Company, which is a great game. And if any of y'all ever want to play with us, let us know. and we will be sure to open up a spot for you. But with that being said, I want to jump right back into our stream after we get a brief word for our partner, Oak Lounge Games. If you missed it, they had some great holiday sales. I was able to buy a couple of their gifts, a couple of their games to give as gifts this Christmas. And everyone who got one opened it, played it immediately, and we loved it so much. I cannot recommend that you go buy their games enough. You can find a link to their website on our Twitch. And I think they did have their Black Friday sale end recently. They had it running a long time, but check them out. With that being said, let's jump back into introducing our players and their characters, because not only has it been a long time since we've been able to play D&D with everybody, but it's our first time in 2024, so it's an exciting day.
Baba da boopy!
So
Baba da boop.
we'll start on the bottom left and go right.
There's no more
Alrighty.
top to bottom anymore. There's no more
No, yeah.
hierarchy. We're all equal under God, aka.
Actually, if
Freedom.
we read this from left to right, I'm still first. So
But you do top down,
Okay.
then left to right.
exactly. And you're the DM, so currently you're on top.
That's
Then-
God.
okay, either way. Hi guys, I'm Chaps, the Chappy VA. I play Damien Hurston, the completely regular, nothing wrong with him, average barbarian.
Who likes to cut his hand and pour blood into other people's mouths after they die. No big deal.
It's kinky.
Interesting experiment, that one. I'm Davis. I play
did I
Bryn,
miss
the
that?
Kenku Ranger. I think that happened in the session you were.
It
you
did.
were on.
It did.
And,
He acted on instinct.
And my Kenku Ranger's bird companion, Scav.
I am Caleb, and I play Hygith, the human.
I'm excited to be back.
You really are, huh?
For any of you who...
Bro's edging to the dice room.
and I am Steven, or Muzdu, and I am the DM for this campaign.
Mhm.
So with
And
that,
since we're the dice room, I do feel like I need to flex here for just a minute. I got some new dice for Christmas that I'll be using this session, depending on how well they roll. But they're like, I've been wanting to get some for a while, but they came in this like cool revolver cylinder, and they're bullets, so they're sick. They're like, they're cool. I like them. But yes, sorry. Continue.
also,
Let's hope they're not loaded dice.
I can't even be mad. That was pretty good.
That was a good
Oh.
I
one.
just laughed. I laughed so hard.
Another thing
Maybe
that
I'll
I
laugh
want
for
to
her.
announce is that we will be having a karaoke stream one day. With
Okay, great. Now it's
Caleb as
announced.
our
We have to
star.
fucking do it.
Now it's announced. We have to
No,
do
I
it.
want to get like studio recording equipment to properly catch my sultry dulcet tones.
Listen,
but no,
Dylan,
I have to record off of my normal mic.
Nah, Dylan has some. We'll just all go to his closet and we'll record
We'll,
in there.
we'll all go,
All
just take
stand
turns in
really-
the studio.
You know?
I think that would be hilarious.
That would be.
But
Um,
for any of you who missed it, I'm gonna jump back in reading my notes over.
Steven.
Oh yes,
Steven,
please,
Steven.
please go ahead.
guys, please tune in this Saturday. There will be a stream this upcoming Saturday. It's gonna be a very special stream because it will be the dice year the dice year. It's the year of the dice. It'll be the Dice Room's 1 year anniversary, and some very cool announcements will be coming up on there. We'll either be playing Lethal Company or Minecraft, one of the two. Either way, it'll be nice chill time. Just come and hang out, say hi, stick around for the announcements because we got some big stuff in the works. All right, now officially back to you, Steve.
Alrighty. For any of you who missed last session, I'm gonna run over my notes from the last session and catch everybody up to speed, basically. So, on the path, returning to the college after being reminded of their current place in this world, the party made a stop by Thelrin to rest up and replenish their supplies before finishing the trek back to the college. Upon entering town, Hygith appeared in an unbreakable trance from focusing on the previous defeat and what he could do to reign victorious next time. The others, however, found a mass of people in the center of town all listening to a man on a soapbox promising relief to the masses from the evident destruction the city had recently suffered. After hearing his key talking points, the party made their way to one of the undamaged buildings in the city, the tavern. From there, they were greeted by a unique individual who liked to call everyone Kitten, not to mention he was a plucked Aarakocra. Despite the awkwardness, the party got some food and drinks and got to bed for the night. Upon waking up in the morning, they felt a massive uneasy feeling in their stomach, which prompted them to explore the tavern before anyone else woke up. They found a hidden door that led to the basement, and in the basement they were greeted with a large, musty room and 3 smaller rooms built into the far right side. Inside one of those rooms, the party heard whimpers and went to investigate, and upon investigation, they found a badly beaten and abused young adult woman. As they began to administer care to her, the bartender as well as 2 Aarakocra thugs came down the stairs, and a fight ensues. The party is able to swiftly defeat the 3 of them and rescue the woman. Damien searches the other 2 rooms and finds one recently deceased woman, and as if by a primal urge, slices his hand and pours his blood into her open mouth. They carry both these women up to the main floor and out to their cart. But before they leave, Bryn goes back inside and searches the bar for anything of value. They find the dead bartender both has no use for it and never deserved it anyways, because inside the bar he finds a sword as well as some gold and a pouch of letters. My notes are apparently out of order on that last sentence, but no big deal. Am I missing anything of importance, or is everyone caught up and ready to go?
I think you need to mention how cool Damien was throughout the whole thing, and he never lost his cool at all. He was completely sensible the entire way through.
The entire time, you're right. I'm sorry.
Important thing to note.
I do
Complete
also...
account of the situation is not
So
complete without that.
Damien freaked the crap out, I'm assuming.
No. I would never.
I do want to say, though, there were 3 rooms, and they only searched 2. There could have been...
No, we searched the other one.
There
There was
Did you
just
go back
better
and
not.
search the
Yeah,
third one? Oh.
there better
Yeah.
not have been anything in that fucking room.
I mean, I didn't plan anything. I just remember y'all not searching that 3rd room at first, at
I'm
least.
pretty sure we searched the last one.
Go watch the entire 3-hour stream right now.
I'm
and I will
not
wait
doing
for you.
that. I blatantly refuse. Welcome in, everyone.
Oh,
But yeah. Oh, we did. There was we took the chick that was dead, that Damien.
and you laid her in the back of the cart.
Yeah, she was in the back of the cart. We did tie her body to one of the posts in the cart, so if she just randomly came back to life for no reason at all, she wouldn't eat Hyga.
We thought about you a little bit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And the woman that they saved ended up being the mayor's daughter.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yeah, and the bag of letters that they uncovered was actually a series of bounties that were there to search for missing young women that the bartender had clearly stolen and stowed away, so nobody would take up that bounty. So the players, for an evil campaign, did something pretty good last session. It's pretty
Evil
impressive.
campaign.
I mean,
We've
I
done
feel
a
like
little spot of assassination. I feel like we've probably saved maybe slightly more lives than we've taken thus far.
I was about to say, I mean, there's, a balance between evil and, just terrible,
Mhm.
You can be evil, but, a good guy. And you can be
Okay, I can get
evil
with that.
and a terrible guy.
So what you're saying is you are bad guy, but you are not bad guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Keith really did put it well.
Wreck-It Ralph,
Hit movie. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph with the absolute,
Truly a masterpiece of cinema.
It's good. I don't
Just below Velocipaster, in my opinion.
Dude, Sharknado's where
Which
it's
is just below Sharknado 3.
No, nothing is above Velocipaster.
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not exactly certain, or I'm not certain exactly where we left off. So I'm gonna blow my nose and then I'm gonna pick a random spot.
I believe that we left off with us leaving Hygith in the carriage or the cart and us walking into the college.
Did Ben slip me something again?
He did slip a Mickey. He slipped you a cheeky bit
Yeah.
of a Mickey. I think Ben was also confirmed to be on the list.
The
Maybe it's
Epstein
like
list.
Yeah, I think it's like a Stephen Hawking situation though, where he was more into like midgets,
Midgets.
trying to solve math equations on blackboards that are too tall for them.
Oh yeah.
That's
I really wonder if that's
Yeah.
true or not. That is so
Have you guys seen-
outlandish, but it sounds kind of plausible.
Have you guys seen the thing about like everyone's like that's why no one showed up to his time traveler party because they all knew he was a freak.
Oh man.
Huh. Okay. Well, where we left off is they had pulled the cart into town, and they had made their way back, into the what's it called? Into Quizify. Is that what it's called? No, the Wizard's Quizzard. I apologize.
Yeah, the Wizard's Quizzard.
And so I think y'all had just walked in, and I don't think y'all had started buying anything or talking before we called it. I think we just chose that as the spot to
No,
end
we
it.
had- Oh yeah, because we got like a metric butt ton of gold.
Yeah, we made a giant bag out there. We actually got the bread. So I need to relaunch my Chrome. My shit is just not working, so give me like 1 second.
Heard.
You'll still be able to hear me at least, but you'll be robbed of my beautiful face for approximately 5 seconds.
Did we? No, we did start shopping because I have the risky ring now.
Oh, is that where you bought that? No, Risky Ring was in the Klingman's cave.
What? Oh, you're right.
Mm.
You're right.
Lingman's Cave. It was next to the sword that no one has ended up using.
Well, you haven't. The only person who had it wasn't here the only other session.
Yeah, that's valid.
I will
Let me
say-
see you swing that some bitch.
I will say, Davis, you said that you probably weren't going to use the sword, you weren't going to use pluck.
Yeah, I
We
can't really
could
use any
always-
sword, to be honest.
We could always just sell it.
That is true. We could sell it. We could see what value it catches.
See, that's the thing with D&D. Like we always get so many cool, magic items that we never use.
I don't even get to think about the possibility of pawning them.
Exactly. Speaking of which, shopkeeper, I'd like to sell my leather armor
Alrighty.
because I no longer use it now that I have the Shadowborn second skin.
Well, 1 second. I will give you. Oh, it doesn't say the price. 1 second.
It says cost is 10
10 gold.
10 gold in my
I'll
inventory.
give you 10 gold.
Come on, for a repeat customer, 15 gold.
You're expecting above market rate for your lightly used leather armor?
If you
It's been
if
used
you bought
by,
it for 10, I feel like it should have depreciated in value.
You
but
remember?
It's been used by legendary adventurers.
You remember when you soaked it in like goblin blood when you fought 10 of them at once?
Exactly, that's a legendary feat. Therefore, a legendary adventurer has used it, and it has gone up in value. Here, I'll even sign it. And he takes out.
Hey,
Running this
would
Ponzi
you pay him more
scheme.
gold if I told you he has a climbing speed?
Exactly. I have a climbing speed of 44 feet.
All the climbing speed tells me is that this is
Wait,
going to
that-
be worn in unique places, whereas regular, lightly worn armor wouldn't.
Exactly,
I think
which makes
the
it
armor is
unique.
enchanted. It gives you 1 climbing speed for every climbing speed Damien has lost. So currently you get 1 foot, but if he loses more, you might be able to get a couple feet.
You can climb 1 foot every 6 seconds.
It's not bad, honestly. If
That's
you're
honestly-
a patient man, you can slowly climb like that.
Yes.
That's really funny.
It's called the armor of snail's pace.
Until it's not. It also has an unintended side effect where it single-handedly controls the speed of every single snail in the world. And if you get them up
It
to
also-
45 feet per 6 seconds, you will all die.
It's cursed. It's cursed though.
Yeah.
If you wear it, you feel a strange compulsion, and I think we all know what it is.
To sit on booths.
Yep. Anytime you walk into a bar or a tavern or restaurant, you gotta go sit on the booth.
Oh, alrighty.
Wait a minute. Yes, that will fix my. Please buy this off of me.
Let me tell you something. We all know that if I am buying back used equipment, the going rate is 40%. I will pay you 40% of what's it worth.
I've never heard that anywhere.
Me neither. 60% at
That's-
least.
You're a cheat and a scoundrel.
The three of you don't run a business, and one of you is a gambler.
Hey, I haven't said anything against you. I've been entirely in support of how you've been running this transaction so far.
I would like.
Him trying to
Okay,
get
okay.
15
What if
gold
you-
out of you for that stinky unwashed leather armor is atrocious to me.
I will-
Jesus, whose side are you on?
what
I
if-
feel like
what
I
if-
kept
I'm on
What
the
if you
side
do?
of finance.
Would you do 60% for his if I also sell you this full set of silver utensils, plates, forks, knives, spoons
Actually,
that are in
me
my
selling
bag
the random
from a
Baldur's Gate
house.
3 merchants.
from a house that we looted in like session 2, which means nothing to you. But
Do
to
you
us,
remember? I think we did. I remember you taking that stuff.
something I'd like to call a week ago. You know, I was just looking in my bag and I saw that.
What all do I have in my bag?
Yeah,
I
Lucy
would,
was looking
I
at
would
the
like.
second
I
bag.
would like to finish what I was saying.
Oh, I have the scroll of Yahoo.
Oh.
Okay, I could use that for something fun.
My going rate when I buy back used equipment is typically 40% of market price. I have to patch anything, I have to clean anything, and then I have to sell it and make my money. I do, however, I want to say that I do recognize your feats. Legendary may be a bit of an overstatement, but there are feats that have been accomplished in this nonetheless. And as such, I am willing to jump up to 80% of market value for this piece of equipment.
Deal.
He hands you 8 gold, and you hand over your thing.
I pass it on over, and I get rid of my leather armor.
And this thing is now quite literally cursed. Thank you, whoever did that. Whoever wears it both gains 1 climbing speed for every 1 that Dylan loses, and has the urge to sit on the back of booths. It is my new favorite item.
Hell yeah.
Now, what about the silver here?
You know, I was just
Good China.
talking to Scantily, and she said that she was looking for something that she could turn into fashionable jewelry that she could also equip with many different magic runes and create magical jewelry, essentially. I have heard of some foreign lands taking silver, like true silverware, and turning it into rings and earrings. I think she would quite like that. What would you like for it?
Let's say 1,500 gold pieces.
Starting price. We can negotiate from there.
We can negotiate.
You always
I
start
will
higher
say-
than you actually.
When we did it, you didn't really specify how much silver I had. You just kind of gave me some silverware. So I don't know how much is in my bag.
You have a full set. You have a full set of 4 plates, 4 cups, 4 forks, 4 spoons, 4 knives.
Are there any tea
So let's
plates,
say
the
about
little
like
ones you put your
5 pounds of
teacup on?
silver, something like that.
Yeah, in its raw form, I would say this is probably worth 30 gold, but because it is already, made into this, I'll give you 45 gold for it.
Dang,
Mm.
not bad at all.
That's respectable. It's more than we got for the leather
just-
armor.
Well, the leather armor was
I don't know,
cheap.
man.
That's true.
This silver is just very nostalgic for me. I don't know if I could part with it.
It's a
that
family
much.
heirloom.
It's a family heirloom.
That's
I
really
did
the only
also
thing
just double
Hygith.
looted it from
The only
house
thing. The
2
only thing
weeks ago.
Hygith didn't lose in his latest gambling spree. That's why he's attached to it. He gambled almost all of our possessions away like a week ago. It was really bad.
Except for my leather armor, because nobody wanted it.
Nobody wanted it.
First.
Yeah, nobody wanted it. No, I could do 50. Florida night.
No, there's something very, very funny about y'all saying it's a family heirloom that Florida Knight will appreciate. I'll tell y'all off screen. But 50 gold, I think we can come to a deal with that. I think Scantily will have some beautiful product that she can make out of this, and it'll be exceptional.
How much? Now, while I'm here, before doing anything else, how much would you give me for a scimitar? That's cost is 25 gold pieces that I got off of a bandit that I haven't used.
1 second. I would say approximately 10 gold. Like I said, that's my goal.
You're just doing 40%.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I also have a great axe that's worth 30 gold pieces.
So what is that? 12?
Could you do? Hang on. Could you do like 25 for both of them?
For a bundle, I'm willing to give you a little bit more. It gives me more items to put back on the shelf, especially if Scantly can work with it. Absolutely. We'll work
All right,
out
so
25.
silver, scimitar, and great axe for
75 total.
Okay, sounds like a deal.
All right, exciting.
How much will you give me for this pocket lint?
It depends. Can you shape it into anything? Does it have magic cast on it?
I could probably shape it into like. I could like flatten it. It's too small to shape into anything else. It's just it's lint. You want to watch me eat it?
It would be an interesting experiment. I don't know if it's
5
edible.
gold.
5 gold to watch.
No, you can't.
Yes.
What if I close my eyes and listen to you eat it, and I don't pay you?
It's a shrewd businessman right there.
That doesn't seem. You know what? Deal's off the table. You clearly don't appreciate what's being offered to you right now. It's fine. I'll take my business somewhere else.
In this situation, I apologize,
Okay.
but I agree. I don't think I'm buying what you're selling, if you know what I mean.
Now, can I ask you how much you would be willing to give me? And you can't ask how I have access to this, but a potion maker might buy this off of you. How much would you give me for 2 vials of both Kenku and Dompier urine?
I think you have Dompier urine. The first one makes sense, but the second one.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
Don't worry
talking
about it.
about. Kenku urine is actually used as a truth serum in some parts of the world, you know.
Does it actually work?
Well, if you can prove to
Wait,
me
table
it
talk.
works.
Chaps, you are.
Maybe we can have me drink some and then I can tell you and you can be sure if
Yes.
it's right or not.
Damien is in fact a Dompier, but he doesn't know it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then I didn't.
How
say
else
that,
would a
I
twink
guess.
be that strong anyway? He's got bone.
It's because he's not a twink, he's a twonk.
He is a twonk. Okay, yeah, he's twonk-like. He's otter-like, maybe. Definitely not a bear, though.
So, if you can prove to me that the Kenku urine can be used as a truth serum, I'll buy it from you.
All right, so if I drink some and then say
pee in
it's
my
a
mouth.
truth serum, will you believe me?
Pee in my mouth.
It's not, but I don't believe it on another Kenku. I would need it on
Someone else?
the
Okay.
skinny- on
Go
the
get
twonk.
Scantily. I'm gonna go get Scantily real quick. I'm sure she'll drink it.
I was thinking.
Don't we
more
have
She's
her,
into
like,
some weird
personal-
shit.
Don't we have like her personal phone number
No.
Personal phone number.
or personal like
Damien,
the
why don't you
Stone of Far
drink it?
speech?
Y'all have those little adder stones.
Oh yeah, the Adderstone. Don't we have like the? Is that what I'm thinking of, or am I completely dead wrong?
No, she has an ability to teleport you to her. But the adder stones give you the ability to communicate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl, I completely forgot we bought those.
Yeah. So
You know, maybe trying to sell this guy a vial of urine isn't the best use of our time.
I think that
it's
D&D is
almost
what you
definitely
need.
not.
All I'm saying is if you make Damien drink it and let me interrogate him, and it turns out that he's telling the truth, alright, now I believe it to be a completely true truth serum.
I don't know
I'll
if I
buy some.
believe it. This is the
Hey,
shopkeeper
let me-
saying this, or if this is Steven saying
Shopkeeper.
Yeah,
this.
I don't
Steven wants to
believe-
see Damien drink piss.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, sir. I mean, if I were to drink the urine, I would just pretend I'm telling you the truth.
Exactly.
And I'm sure he would do the same. So if you really want to know if it's a truth serum, the best thing to do is test it on yourself.
Yeah, you drink the urine and try to tell a lie.
The biggest issue is you said you would just
So stupid.
what you just told me. You kind of you instilled a little bit of unconfidence.
Well, he's
No,
assuming
I'm
that
just
you would
saying,
be
I'm
in a
trying to sell it to
position
you.
of doubt. Yeah,
I'm assuming that you would doubt
it's
me
reasonable
either
to be
way.
doubtful
Like,
until we've proven
you
it. So
would
go
think
ahead.
that we were lying.
I've been drinking a lot of water lately. It should be pretty clear, pretty flavorless. I'll go outside, come back in. You have a swig.
I mean, I'll take a sip of the urine if you want me to pretend. If you think you'll believe me.
I said that is the biggest issue. I don't know if I would believe you. And so how?
Listen, I'm not lying to you about the urine.
He's not.
About,
He would never lie to you.
Look, I was trying to sell you the Kenku urine just because I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of funny. He's the one that said it's a truth serum. I honestly don't know. So I'm kind of curious myself.
Would I lie to you?
I don't
At this point,
think you
Bryn
would.
has no idea if it's true or not. He's leaving this one up to the will of the gods.
Alright, give me a persuasion check from Bryn.
Okay, I have +0 to this, so I'm come on. Big money, big money. Oh, that is a 2.
Oh, that's tough.
It rolled over from 18 to 2.
The shopkeeper is absolutely certain that it is not a truth serum, and he is less than interested in buying some urine.
Okay, that's
Do I have a
You're lost, man,
water
you're
flask
lost.
on me?
I'm sorry?
Do I have like a little water thing on me?
A water scan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like on me.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have one.
Yeah, okay. Listen, man. Don't ask me why I did this, but I filled this with his pee the other day.
I don't think we're ever gonna be able to save this after the persuasion check I just rolled. I think he's gone, man.
I'm gonna take a sip of this. Ask me anything. I will tell you the truth. I'm just gonna sip it.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I will trade
It's
you.
water.
I'll tell you. I will trade you this sword if you drink Kinku urine.
I just did.
No, he needs to see it produced so he knows that it's Kenku urine.
Fine. But why would I want that sword anyway? I have a
Yeah,
sword.
what is there anything interesting about the sword?
What's so good about that sword?
Well, it's a mystery sword, and I can tell you its value is worth much more than I was going to give you for just a bottle of urine.
You know what? Okay, all right. I take out my hog, I drag it across the floor, I position it above some type of receptacle, and I pee. I pee mightily. And then when I'm done, I put my hog away and I hand you this. Go ahead, man.
I'd fine. I guess gonna sip the urine.
Give me a Constitution check. Or We're safe.
Make the DC low. Bryn does drink a lot of water.
Okay.
This
The
is
saving
this is
throw or,
good
like,
quality
constitution?
Say the saving throw.
Okay.
This is what D&D is really about.
Truly. Truly, we
And-
are the storytellers of tomorrow.
I got an 8.
They're gonna be talking for years about the dice room. Just you wait.
An 8 beats it. So you
Oh,
you
okay.
get it
Okay,
down,
okay.
you get it down, no problem. And
Yum. Is that asparagus?
No.
Tastes almost sweet.
Yeah, I have been eating a lot of
Into
pineapple
asparagus.
lately. And apparently it affects
Ooh.
more than just your other stuff. It affects your pee too.
Why is there like some? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
all right.
Some pulp in it. Yeah, it's a bit pulpy, sorry.
I have a list of questions.
Those are kidney stones.
there's a little crunch to it.
Oh,
It's like
Oh,
cereal and milk.
I have a series of questions I would like to ask you to test the validity of y'all's claim. What's the weirdest place you've ever peed?
Do I need to tell the truth?
Caleb's mouth.
Yeah, I know what Bryn's answer would be.
No, like do I need to tell the truth as like
Does he feel compelled to tell the truth?
Oh
or
wait,
is he
you mean
choosing to tell the
in
truth?
game? You mean in game?
game.
Sorry.
like in game, like
In-game.
high gift? Does high gift need to tell the truth?
Is it a
Oh.
truth potion?
Is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
You're the DM.
Dear
You're
God,
the
man,
DM.
you
Is
have to
Kitten
answer
be-
these kinds
Is
of
Kitten
questions.
be a truth serum?
Answer it. Just answer it, and I'll tell you if it's true or not.
I don't think that's how this works.
It's
I
Schrodinger's
peed.
pee spot.
I peed on the daughter of the Chicago Police Department, the chief of police.
That is true.
Crazy shit in Chirac, man. Hell of a city.
Mm-hmm.
What are your
She-
thoughts on
Was of age and consented.
polyamory?
I'm scared of commitment.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
All right. One last question.
You're not supposed to
Committing to one
self-insert.
person is scary enough.
One last question. Have you ever said
No,
anything
dude, this
you
is high gift.
regret about someone in this room?
I could have been nicer to Damien.
Aw.
It's pretty sweet. I respect it. I believe all three of those answers to be true. And as such, he goes and he takes out this 12-inch weapon, a 12-inch short sword, and puts it on the table. And I just sent you its stat block on text if y'all want
On
to
Discord?
Look at it.
Is this that dick sword?
Yeah.
Oh God, not the endowment
The
sword.
compensator. Oh.
So are we actually gonna do anything this session?
We
can.
can honestly, it's been a little while since we've had a good goof off session.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that last session was pretty heavy too.
I don't even remember what did I roll a 12?
Yes.
I think I rolled a 12.
Two of you rolled a 12 and one of you
I think it was an
rolled a
8 and a 12.
Yeah, we had some crazy rolls.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, I mean, nah, I'm good.
Well, I still recommend you take it because you did win it fair and square. Maybe you can sell it to someone
Okay, I'll
else.
take it.
But honestly, that's got to be worth something to somebody. Maybe they have like a kink or something, and to them the downside is a benefit or something.
What if we tell them it's a sort of endowment and that like it'll go the opposite way,
I just don't even know
and
what
then they get pranked?
I don't even know what kind of reaction we're gonna get when you go like, all right, I pull up to the parlay, let's trade a little bit, and you pull out your dick sword. Like it just has a whole ass penis on it.
Just tell them it's a sort of endowment that for every 1 extra point of damage
You get
penis
an
size
inch.
increases by 1 inch.
No,
And then
everyone less
we'll
damage
prank
it
them.
does, you get a size increase. So you do 1d6 minus 4.
No. I'm saying like we prank them and do their verse one, so they like try to.
And then they just end up with like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny. They gotta add 6 inches. They end up at -5.
-5. So if you go into the negatives, you get like penis debt, and you have to get like go get other penises to pay off your debt, or you just like, how does this even work?
Also, like
We're creating
low
so
key
much
for me,
lore around
like
this
to
sword.
actually make it worth it, I would legitimately have to do like +12.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, that would be like a really badass backstory. Like, why do you have no dick? I had to do it to get this fucking +12.
I got this sword with a dildo for a handle.
Oh man, that is the truly tragic backstory.
Well, while you're all here, if you're seriously looking to buy something instead of all this, I do have some more armor if y'all are interested.
No, I'm good.
Do you have anything cool for barbarians?
Barbarians. They don't typically deal with the magic, so it's not something that we typically have inventory for pass through here. I currently don't have any magic great swords or great axes or battle axes or anything. But if I do get any come in, I'll be sure to leave them until I see you again. I apologize for that. But as far as barbarian
No, it's fine.
armor, I don't necessarily have anything.
Sorry.
Okay, I've got a question for you that's less about what you sell and more about where I can find someone who sells something else. Unless you do happen to sell this. So this is a college town. And other than... So every college...
We don't sell that here.
It probably is. Well, do you know who does? Like, where can I buy some drugs?
What kind of drugs are you trying to buy?
That's the real question.
Ash yams, probably skooma, probably several other ones.
I would speak to Fontaine.
Or some fade leaf, maybe.
I didn't tell you this, but I would probably speak to Fontaine. He's the poli-sci major.
Oh, yeah.
It would be the poli-sci major.
Or, I'm sorry, poli-sci professor.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. He's not even a real professor, but he was granted the title. But you didn't hear that from me.
Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I pray you come back again. Just please don't pee in my shop again. Please.
Hey, I didn't even get any on the floor.
I was quite
That was
impressed.
precise.
The only thing that you got on the floor was, your hog, but...
It left a little snail trail on the ground. You like it?
Hey, now if we do any interrogations in the future, we can just like tie the person down and have.
And Goofy, we don't
His
even know if
mouth.
it works. Steven never said if it works or not. I think that might be the best way that he could have figured that out. He didn't say anything. He just let you answer the questions.
Maybe we could try and do it as like a placebo effect, and just like pee in their mouth and tell
Just
them it's a
convince
truth
them it's a truth serum.
Just convince them it's a truth serum. They just feel compelled to.
God, that might be worse than WEC.
I don't know, man.
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Well, as you no longer have business in the college, do you turn to exit? Or, I'm sorry, in the Wizard's Quizzard, do you turn to exit or do y'all stay and look around? Y'all had mentioned wanting to come here to solve the quest that would ultimately lift the fog surrounding the area.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did come to do that.
You know anything about this fog, man?
I know just about as much as anybody else. It didn't really roll in here until one of the mages who was studying necromancy and cursed magic got expelled from the college.
Actually, let me just speed you. We know about all that. We know he ran away. Our real question is, do you have any idea where he went?
All the rumors say east. It's not
Okay.
a great description, but east.
Do you think you went towards that volcano?
I would say that direction. The fog doesn't go that far, so I wouldn't assume he went that far. But I did hear y'all saw a bloody creek, right? That was flowing down from the east, right? It may be a good spot to look, but I can't leave my shop to go look, so I don't have a clue.
Why can't you leave your shop? You like
I'm the only one who works
tied to
here.
this place? Yeah, but I mean, like you could close it.
I mean, yeah, I could, but like, go out into a cursed fog at night. Like,
Seems kind of like selfish of you to like not go and try and help out your town, man.
I prefer to think of it as
Just can't lose the profits like one day.
financially motivated instead of
Yeah, no, I'm
selfish.
screwing with you. You're good.
I know a man like you can understand.
Yeah.
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 All right, I'm leaving. I walk out.
Okay. Yeah, let's walk up.
Brent's like, I need some water. I gotta replenish.
Gotta
Well,
replenish the flow.
I hope we entertained that shopkeeper at least. I'm sure it gets boring. I'm sure there aren't tons of customers just flying in and out the doors all day. Imagine there was like 5 people behind us in line just watching us do like a shitty stand-up show in front of this guy and peeing into cups and stuff.
Oh my goodness. So now that y'all are out, you're standing in the middle of the town. The college is in front of you. The rest of the town is all on this one little strip, basically. It's probably about, I think, 10 a.m. What would y'all like to do? Would you like to begin to investigate? Go to the college? It's up to y'all.
Do you think we should go get Scantily or the El Pastor, Tacos El Pastor, and
Well, El Toro is
Search
still
the
at
river.
the World Tree.
I wonder how.
Oh
much
yeah, I
research
forgot
we've
about
done.
that. We left her. Oh, weren't we supposed to tell Scantily she got left there?
Yeah, we were.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe we should go to
Turn down an
Scantily.
excuse to see mommy.
Mm-hmm. Unless you just want to go to the river now and then go to Scantily after.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
she'll be more forgiving about us forgetting to tell her if we also solve the fog problem first.
That is fair.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Let's be
idea.
real. Is Altora gonna die out there? She's like a 17th level wizard, bare minimum. I'm not very
Also,
worried for her.
I like the fact that like Hygith was like down bad. He just totally forgot about her.
He's got kind of a spotty memory from all the drinking. He's just not the man he used to be.
Hagith didn't
Yeah,
forget.
and
Caleb
slid me
forgot.
one too many shrooms.
But
Yeah, I
was the
forgot.
one in
I
charge.
didn't forget. No, I
So-
wasn't.
What?
If anyone's in
100%
charge, Bryn's in charge.
I'm in charge.
Just you're the leader of the group, man.
Fuck yeah, I've got that group leader energy. Okay, yeah, we're going to the creek. I don't feel like talking to Scantily right now. I don't feel like being bearer of bad news.
That sounds
fair.
good to me. All right.
I feel like we give the same energy as like when guys are like, "Hey, where do you want to go eat?" and just like nobody wants to make the decision.
Let's go
That is-
after
that's kind of a
the
good
dude. Let's go after the dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. We're all on the same page.
Yeah.
All right. So as you begin to make your way back down south on the road, going to where you find or where you last remember seeing the creek, can you all give me a nature check?
A nature check. Ooh, you never used these in D&D.
You know, man, that's one of the things that this character fantasy is not fulfilling.
Oh yeah.
I have a +7 to survival and a -1 to nature. Oh, that's another 2, baby. 3 - 1, that's 2.
I got a 13.
What did Hygith get?
5. So if you add all of our scores up,
That's not
that's
bad.
20. It's a dirty 20.
You know, I'll give it
I
to
think
you.
that's how it
As
works.
a dirty 20, I'll give it to you. Um, as you're making your way down, you don't hear the sound of the creek as you did before, but you are able to catch it, a glint of red going along the side in one of the ditches on the side of the road, and you can make your way to it and you can track it. Um, you can see that it is flowing from the northeast down southwest, and then it narrows out or straightens up and goes straight south. Um, would y'all like to follow it to the end of the river or to the top of the river or creek?
I'd like to follow it to the top, right? You're supposed to follow it upriver, right? When something bad is happening.
Well, it said it was flowing east, right? Or did it
Well,
flow from the east?
From the northeast going down
Mhm.
southwest.
Huh. Well, I don't know which way to go then. I think we follow where it's flowing. That's
Yeah.
my guess.
So I mean, if we follow where it's flowing, we're gonna get to the source. And when it's a blood river, I think that's
Yeah,
know,
that's a good sign.
yeah.
So
Well,
just go
not a good
upstream.
sign, but the
A
most
good
important
good
sign.
direction.
Yeah.
All right, fair. Um, so if you're all in agreement, then you all will start to make your trek. You because where you're going, the terrain is rough. It is filled with trees. It is filled with rocks. It is uneven. You have to leave your horses and your cart. The three of you must travel on foot if you want to follow this little creek.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
as the three of you leave your lorses and your hizzards and your horses and more horses and everything else, you start following this creek to the northeast. And do one of y'all just want to give me a perception check, really? Any of you or all of you, it really doesn't matter.
28.
I'll give it to you.
28.
I got 28.
Wow.
That's a pretty good roll.
I got a 15.
That's still a good roll.
I got a 19. It's a nice little middle point. Not nearly high guess perception. Apparently he's like spotting individual mosquitoes like 15 miles from here, but
I also have
Decent.
I got the little helmet with the thing flipped down. I'm just like,
That's true.
scanning the environment.
So, the three of
I'm
you
like
notice
a crackhead with the Boba Fett helmet.
you don't realize, or you don't remember, you don't notice, you don't think that you've been walking too long, that you've been walking too far. But all of a sudden, the fog has gotten so deep that if you were more than 10 feet away from each other, you wouldn't be able to see each other. And the only thing that is guiding you and maintaining your only sense of direction is this creek of blood. As you continue forth, you hear an owl hoot. You hear the leaves crunch, and you hear things squirm underneath it. But you make your way and make your way until you finally come to the mouth of what looks like the mouth of a cave. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo.
Nothing. Sorry. Sorry.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It was the really quiet, low quality moan that got me. Oh, crap. That was funny.
Ooh wee.
Ooh, wee indeed. No.
Okay.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh good heavens! I'm about to splurge.
Kitten.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And now as you make your way up, how about you all give me another... You can either do perception, or I'll even do survival for this one. Your pick.
I got a dirty 20. So I just realized
Ooh,
my
I got
passive perception is
15.
20.
Both
And mine too.
of them are the same. What?
What'd you roll, Bill?
For survival. 21.
Okay. So all three of you, as you get closer, to the mouth of this cave, you hear a tiny bit of snickering and some heavy breathing. You can't quite tell exactly what it is, but you know that there are several beings that wait just outside your visibility at the mouth of the cave. What?
I still have that grenade. Oh wait, never mind. That was a different than them.
I was about to
I
say.
hate to be so callous to my beloved bird, but I'm just gonna send him off my shoulder directly towards where we feel the guys are and see if he finds anything. And be like, come back and like either if you run into something or in 30 seconds and squawk once if you find something and squawk twice if you don't find anything.
Okay. Let me roll. Gosh, I don't like this. Ooh, okay. Okay.
I don't like
Okay.
this. Wait, to them it's just a normal bird.
No, that's your bird flies about 10 feet in front of you, lets out an ear-piercing squawk, and immediately hightails it back. And you
Okay,
don't
good find.
you don't see exactly what happens, but you do see what you assume to be a lash, followed by some of the smoke, moving around, some of the fog being displaced.
Interesting.
I guess I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and I'm gonna talk to my bird. I'm gonna, put my hand on it and be like, Scav, what'd you see in there, man? Sorry to do that to you, but, I can resummon you by casting it, like, using a spell slot, so you're kind of expendable, I'm gonna be honest.
I saw hell.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw hell. They were hideous. They were so hideous, and then there were two that were monstrosities. They were terrifying. They were scary. They had. Let me roll for your bird. Roll. We'll do perception. Roll perception for your bird.
Birdception. Let me see if he has any skill bonuses.
And what's his intelligence?
His intelligence. Where's the stat block on here?
I would think that crows, they're pretty smart.
He has 8 intelligence.
That's
He can always understand what I'm saying. Okay. Also, he has +2 to perception. So let me roll a d20 and add 2. So that's gonna be a 16 if you add the 2.
okay. So he's like, there were 5 tiny, 2 big, 5 ugly. Oh, so ugly, so freaky. 2 big, 2 scary. 2 the color black.
Too black.
Too many tentacles. Terrifying. Terrifying. Is all
Tentacles?
the bird can get out.
That is not reassuring.
As you and the bird are talking, you, all of you give me another perception check based on audio this time.
Based on audio?
Yeah, like hearing.
21.
10.
23.
All right. Damien, you're kind of trying to listen to Bryn and Scav talk or whatever, so you don't necessarily hear it. But the other two of you, y'all go immediately silent as you hear a slow and low purr seem to circle around you in the mists, and then you hear a sort of cackling coming from the mouth of the cave. You can't tell exactly what it is, but you know as of right now you are in the process of being surrounded.
Ooh. So I'm gonna look at Hygith, assuming we both have a similarly kind of alarmed look on our faces. Hygith, what do we do? Do we fight? Do we try and get away before they encircle us? What do we do, man?
I don't know. I feel like they're probably pretty weak. But nerds hiding in a cave. Is that about?
Honestly, there's some pussy shit.
Yeah.
I'm always
Didn't even
about
try
that
to take
stand
over
and
the town, man.
I'm always about that stand and bang type shit. Let's throw hands.
Yeah.
And then because you
Wait, what are we doing? No one has explained anything to me.
Oh, Damien,
No,
they're
we're
currently
getting
surrounding
surrounded.
us, but we're about to throw hands with them.
Okay.
You understand?
because you made this decision,
Dude, we've been through these enough times.
because you have made this decision to fight, I would like all of you to roll initiative, and you will not be surprised this first round of combat.
Booyah!
I'm left. I'm right. I'm left. I'm right.
That's a nat 20 on the first roll
He's-
and I get
that is
advantage. Can I get a 2?
an
I got a
11.
2. But I got
Ow.
a nat 20.
But hey, he's got the feral instincts.
All right.
Why is he locked in a cage?
So
He
as
tried to bite me.
as the three of you ready yourselves for combat, out of the smoke, to the front, like from the mouth of the cave, pop 3 smoke methods. That you shoot, I shouldn't have said that. 3 beings that you recognize as a form of methods.
Did you say 3 smoke meth heads?
No. Yes.
Obviously.
Damien, you go first.
Well, I go
So
first.
you can see these 3 beings in front of you. If you
Alright.
would like to roll Arcana before you go, you may be able to learn a little bit about them. It's entirely up to you.
Alright. So I can roll what to learn a little bit about him?
Arcana.
Arcana. Got it. Sure. Is that gonna take up an action?
No.
or...
This is just something I'm trying to add.
Oh,
Basically to see if you
Free?
know anything about
That's
it.
another nat 20.
Okay. Good thing I said it. You recognize that this is a smoke method. You know that it is immune to poison and fire. As far as damage types, it cannot be poisoned. And it, what is something else? And it can make...
You know from fucking Baldur's Gate 3, but these types of monsters suck dick.
And that it has
I
2
won't say
different
why.
types of attacks, claws and cinder breath. And that's basically all the information I'm going to give you with that nat 20.
Loki, the fact that all of us
I
are
gotcha.
martial makes fighting things with like immunities and resistance kind of nice because almost all of them are immune to something that like isn't
Yeah.
martial weapon.
If these things do what
Yeah.
normal methods do, there's going to be something bad about this fight for us. Our severe lack of ranged ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh, true.
Oh, excuse me.
Man, you're a gassy one tonight.
I am. I drank a root beer right before session. That's what it is. Also, I realize next time we take a long rest, someone remind me to attune to my new armor because I still haven't done it.
Okay.
All right.
It is your turn, so
So-
please do what you would like.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking through my stuff.
You're good.
Sorry, it's been a hot second. My hover blade is gonna come to my hand, and I'm gonna go for a little slashy slash.
Great. Let's see it.
25.
That hits.
2d6. It's only gonna be 9. Um, and no, I don't think it will. He's gonna slash again. 21
That hits.
slash, and 13 damage that time.
And with the swing of your second swing of your blade, you manage to completely kill this smoke method. And as you kill it, it bursts into a cloud of smoke that fills a 5-foot radius centered on where it last was. You are now heavily obscured, and you will make attacks with disadvantage. As long as you're.
But on the bright side, everything else has disadvantage attacking me, right?
For the most part, I think. I mean, if it's outside, technically you can reach it. I don't think so, but yes. I think so. I don't know.
Well, if its vision of him is obscured, wouldn't they? Even if they're outside.
I'm not entirely certain how that works. So probably.
I think so. It's weird because in Baldur's Gate 3, some stuff gives you disadvantage, but if you try and shoot someone who's in a darkness spell with a range attack, you literally can't even target them. Yeah. Weird.
It is weird. But regardless, because that is where a lot of my D&D knowledge is now coming from. Is that the end of your turn? Dylan.
Oh, let's see. Sorry, I got distracted. Nothing there, nothing. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Man, martial classes are so simple.
Bang, bang. It's the stand and bang energy.
So.
All right, but yeah, no, that's my turn.
The next two smoke methods that were at the front, saw their third smoke method just die in one swift turn, and the enemy who attacked them disappear. So they are both going to rush Bryn and attack Bryn. The first one is going to roll a 17.
That misses.
Yes, it does. The second one is going to come up and use his Cinder Breath, which will attack both Bryn and Hygith if it hits. I need the two of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
You got it, bub. I got a 21.
I got a 6.
Alrighty. Bryn, you were able to quickly roll and dodge out of the Cinder Breath, but Hygith, since the first attack didn't come at you, you weren't necessarily prepared, and you are now blinded until the end of this smoke method's next turn.
Dang.
That's, and then with that, that is the end of its turn, and Bryn, it is now your turn. There are two smoke methods in front of you, and you know there are still several other entities that have not made their way into view yet.
Okay, I'm gonna take this as I'm gonna set up this turn and not do any damage, but I will use my bonus action to activate Chilela, so on future turns when I smack with my bow staff, it'll be not horrible, because I have 8 strength. So, and then with my main action, I will cast Summon Beast, and once again, I'm gonna summon a land beast, so like a kind of a spiritual wolf emerges after he does some cool Naruto hand signs. And it makes like the sound effect as he comes in. The jutsu activating.
Does the music start going, hey, ha?
Yeah, there's and then he shows up. And
Dude, just nothing
yeah,
came out.
I have a stat block in front of me. Oh yeah, I put on Crisp. So unfortunately you didn't get to hear my awesome rendition of the Naruto, one of the random Naruto themes, but you can imagine it.
Yeah.
It rocked.
So is the wolf stat block?
Also, wait, I forgot to ask. You guys didn't level up last session, did you?
No, we did not.
Yeah, don't worry. I have the stat block in front of me. I can.
So
can
you're
reference
still-
the AC and stuff.
I just want
7.
to look at it to, like, for my whatever. It's
Right.
the 1/4
Sure,
CR.
I get a. No, it's they use a weird one for this. I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Get like a picture of it.
Because I just looked up wolf, but
See if I can get a better one.
You said Fode?
I think if you look up the Summon Beast spell, I don't know if you own it since it's in like an extra supplement. If you don't, I'm getting the picture of the stat block now.
I think I do. Okay.
Yeah, it's that. And you like choose one of 3 variations to summon. So if it says like water only, air only, those are features I can't use. I can use the land stuff because it's a wolf.
Okay. It looks very similar to the wolf anyways.
Yeah, it's got a little bit more health.
Yes, okay. Alright, well
And it has a climb speed.
that's funny.
A climb speed of what, though? That's the important bit.
30 feet.
Man, what a loser, am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Some serious loser shit.
Does he get to take a turn this round or no?
Let's see. It shares your initiative count and it takes its turn immediately after yours. So yeah, it'll get its turn as soon as I end mine, which I'm just gonna end mine. Presumably moving would provoke an attack of opportunity from at least one method. Okay. So yeah, my turn ends, the bestial spirit's turn starts, and I'm gonna have it attack the method next to me, so it will get pack tactics.
Okay.
So we'll get advantage on the attack roll. And it adds... Okay, spell attack mod. This plus... plus 7. So yeah, it's like a 23 to hit, which I'm going to assume hits.
Oh, that was a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
I was
no,
like,
not for damage. That'd be disgusting.
Dang.
And then this is a D8 plus 6 piercing damage. Ooh, max damage. Okay, so that's going to be 14 piercing damage.
That's pretty solid. All right.
And that'll end its turn too.
Fantastic. Coming from your right, you hear the purring continue, and it grows louder and louder until you can see a black beast with tentacles coming from its back come out of the mist. If you would like to make an Arcana check to see what you know about this creature, you may do so now. Bryn.
All right. With my -1 to Arcana, I summon up 3 points worth of knowledge.
You know it is a beast that is large and black and has tentacles and is
Okay.
not a sexual object.
Are you
Not
sure?
with that attitude.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
So this beast is going to come, and then 2 more smoke methods come up afterwards, come up beside it. It is going to go, and it is going to attack your beast first. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 will miss the
I
spirit.
have a feeling. Ooh. A nat 20 hits,
Yeah, it will.
and we're looking at 16 damage.
Okay, I'll chart that down.
Oh.
The
Plus, I'm sorry, there's more
spirit
damage.
is... Okay, sheesh. Okay, the spirit is already
20.
bloodied.
It did 20 damage.
Okay. Yeah, the poor ghost doggy is kind of like wavering in and out, since it's not like a physical object, it's just, like kind of an illusion-y thing. It starts kind of like fading a bit.
Okay. And then the 2 other methods are going to come, and they're going to make their attacks on the same one. The first one misses its attack, and the second one misses its attack as well, which leaves Hygith. You now, it is now your turn. There are 2 smoke methods in front of you and Bryn, and then there is a beast and 2 other methods on the other side of Bryn. If you would like to roll Arcana to see if you know anything about this beast, you may.
I know 12 points of Arcana about this beast.
Alright, that works for me. You know, that this beast can clearly make a multi-attack, as you have just seen. But you also know that if it is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a saving throw to only take half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds, and only half damage if it fails.
It was evasive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'm gonna just go up and whack this thing then, if I can. I mean, I'm blinded, but like that just means disadvantage, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. Does a 12 hit?
You're attacking the beast.
Yeah.
No, it does not hit.
Yeah. Figured. I guess I'll use my second attack. Does a 25 hit?
That's with disadvantage?
I have advantage because I'm using
Oh.
the Sword of Answering, so it just cancels out.
Holy cow. That's pretty solid. Yes.
Well, if it's
Yes, it does.
I mean, advantage and disadvantage just cancels out, right?
Yeah.
just regular.
Unless.
What?
Yes. So, what's that damage for us?
That's gonna be 14, and then uh, yeah. Hang on. $14 plus 1. Okay, so this is 15. I mean, I could try and do the quick toss thing, but considering I have disadvantage, I don't know if that's worth it. Because I'll probably just use the hand, like lose the axe. Although, I don't know, I could try. I'm gonna just retreat a little bit. Try and go towards. Wait, where are Damien and Bryn in relation to each other? Well, I guess I'll just stay there, post up next to Bryn.
Stand and bang, baby. Stand and bang.
Yeah. Or wait, could I move to flank it? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah. And if this will load, can I react to that in a repost? I bet. Wait, did he have advantage?
Yeah, you get
What?
advantage on attack rolls against blinded creatures. Well, he's blinded, not in a heavily obscured area, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 19 hits. All right. Okay. No.
Mm-mm. It does. Okay, I'll mark that
Yep.
down, and then I will make
Audio
a
is super low right now.
Constitution saving throw for concentration. And I will fail by 1, so I lose concentration on my spell. I'm kind of knocked off balance, and the wolf spirit fully disappears.
Dang.
Well, at least it served. It tanked for a bit.
Oh, so I didn't even realize that was a concentration spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of the juicy ones aren't they?
Dang. Okay. Um, and so that is going to end their turn, and so it goes back up to Damien. Damien, you are still heavily
Yay.
obscured, but there is, to the best of your knowledge, nothing around you.
All right, I'm going to use my movement to get out of the 5 radius thing.
Okay.
There any? None of the other ones have died yet, right?
One Mephit has died, and one is very bloodied.
Okay, and there were only 3, right?
No, there are 5.
Oh, 5? Okay, got it. Sorry, my brain decided to go on vacation
No,
for
you're
a
good.
while.
Only 3 popped out at the beginning, so.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna go after the one that's bloodied.
Okay.
That's only gonna be 11 to hit.
And 11 will not hit it.
Darn. All right, gonna swipe at it again. That one's a 21.
A 21 will hit.
All right, and then a 14 damage.
And with a 14, it immediately burst into another cloud of smoke, and it feels a 5-foot radius sphere centered on you.
You hear Damien from the middle of this. Oh, come on!
Is there anything?
No.
Is there anything else you would like to do in this turn?
No, there isn't.
Alrighty. Then with that, there is one smoke method left alive between Damien and Bryn. It is going to try to attack Bryn. It rolled a 21.
Meets it, beats it.
And then it does 5 damage to you.
Okie dokie. Duly
Lemon
noted.
smoke.
And then with that, it is now Bryn's turn.
All right, well, time to get a little bit of reprisal on this guy. I'm gonna swing my quarterstaff at him.
Beautiful. Also,
And,
Haggith, you are no longer blinded.
I assume a 28's
Holy
gonna hit,
shit
and
balls.
that'll be 8 bludgeoning damage plus a d6 necrotic. So here's the d6. That's 5 extra damage up to 13. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to command Scav to attack. So I'm going to have him swoop in on the one I just attacked and make an attack with his claws. So that'll be a d20 plus my spell attack mod. So that's 5 plus, I think, 7? Yes, 5 plus 7 is only 12. Does that hit a method?
It hits a method.
Wow, good job, Scav. Really underachieving, but getting it done.
Doing the bare
So
minimum
then
to
it's
succeed.
d4 plus 7 damage.
Oh, yeah.
That's 11 damage to the method.
And Scav is able to come in and swoop in, pluck its eyes out with its talons as it passes by, and it immediately dies and puffs into a cloud of smoke wherever your bird is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And since like it does the
We
cloud
lost
move
Kayla.
with you?
No, it
Okay.
stays put, but I'm saying it goes to wherever the being that just killed it is,
Mhm.
basically.
Okay. I have always envisioned Scab's attacks as kind of flybys, so I think the cloud would probably be left over about where the Mephit died,
Okay.
because he would have just like struck him and then immediately flew away.
That's perfect. We can run with that.
And okay, I still have one attack left with my quarterstaff, so I'm gonna move towards the nearest Mephit or big tentacle man, and I'm gonna beat their ass.
So there's to your right there is a tentacle man and 2 Mephits, and to your left there are 2 tentacle men.
I'm gonna go for a tentacle man. I wanna see how many hits it takes to put one of these down.
On the left or right?
Left. So I rolled another 28 to hit, so that's gonna hit.
Beautiful.
And do 12 bludgeoning plus 4 necrotic for a total of 16 damage. But I'm also going to use a feature I've forgotten that I've had for a very long time. I'm going to use Favored Foe. So when I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can mark the target as my favorite enemy for 1 minute or until I lose concentration, as if you were concentrating on a spell. Because it's not a spell, but you treat it like a spell for this. And then the first time I hit that target and deal damage to it, including when I mark it, I can increase it by 1d6. So I'll throw an extra d6 on there and get 1 extra point of damage to bring it to 17 total.
Roll a flat d20 for me.
Okay. That is another... Okay, that's not a 19. That's a 16. I read it upside down.
Okay.
But it would have been the third 19 I would have rolled in a row, which would have been weird.
16. All right. So you go when you hit this beast for 17 damage.
Yes.
All right. As soon as you hit this beast, the other one that is right next to it begins to sort of glitch almost. It is as if you recognize that it is an illusion, and as it's glitching, it begins to disappear for the time being.
Is it a displacer beast? Sorry.
It's tentacled. I could believe that.
Did you roll for
And
that?
if it's got a second one that's an illusion, that's classic displacer beast.
That is some displacer beastie nonsense. Well, we didn't roll very good on Arcana, so we can't be certain. But
I got a nat 20
On the method.
well, I didn't.
on the
Yeah,
method.
you got it on the method. We've since then our Arcana rolls have totaled like 3 and 5.
I was about to say, don't lump me in. I passed my roll. Oh man.
But yeah, so you do 17 damage on that attack. Now at this point, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, great. So with the next turn, we have the beast and the 2 Mephits going to attack Hygith. But this first one is going to use one of his skills, Displacement. It doesn't actually say if it's an action, so I'm using it as if it isn't. Which is going to grant it advantage on its attack. Its first roll is a 21, its second roll is a 14, so Hygith, does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Alright, then it is going to do 8 damage.
Also, sorry by the way, my camera's off because there's an internet issue and I was using my hotspot and now it's just like kind of like crashed out, so I had to join on my phone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
sorry, how much damage you said did?
8 damage on its first attack, and its second one did 12.
Okay. Okay.
Then the
Alright.
next smoke method's going to miss, and the last smoke method is going to actually hit the first smoke method for a total damage of 5. We love when enemies work against each other.
It was the beast that did the 8 and the 12, right?
Correct.
Or was it the
It was the
method?
beast.
Okay.
And that brings it to your turn.
I'm gonna go attack the beast again, and I'm no longer blinded, right? Correct. Okay. Okay, cool.
Real quick, do we want to take our 15-minute break at 9
We can just take it as soon as we're done here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we finish up with
Okay,
these
I'll,
sons of guns.
I'm not gonna lie.
Use sort of a
do really have to
Awakening.
pee.
That'll be a 22,
Oh yeah.
assuming that
That'll
hits. And that'll be 8. Plus 6, so that'll be 14 damage.
hit. Beautiful.
And then cool, I'll swing again at it. And does a 14 hit?
It does.
Alright. This one's gonna be 10 damage.
Beautiful.
And then I'll use a bonus action. I'll whip out that hand axe. And 16 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 5 plus plus 6.
Damn.
That'll be 11 damage.
And this beast is now very, very bloody. Not very, very bloody.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use action surge.
All right, let's see it.
I'm gonna swing at that thing again.
He's Sergeant.
And does a 14
Someone
hit,
give
you
this
said,
man
right?
a surge protector. Sorry, that was stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
14 hits. And
It
yes,
was.
that was pretty stupid.
And that one's gonna be 10 more damage.
All right.
And I'm assuming it's still alive.
It is.
And does a 12 hit.
12 does not.
That is extremely upsetting, but we move on.
That's called growth.
Hmm. Okay then. That's it, I think.
Alrighty. Then, with the end of your turn, it goes to the other beast on the far left.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bryn, you had moved to attack it, correct?
Yes.
And you had messed up its whatever you call it. And so it goes with its
Yeah,
first
whatever
attack.
kind of
It
illusory.
goes with its first attack and it misses, but its second attack it rolls a 23,
Mm-hmm.
from which it does 8 damage.
Duly noted.
And now it's Damien's turn.
Yay! Easily the best character. No, okay, so I'm going to run out of the smoke.
Okay.
May I do an Arcana check?
You may.
It's a dirty 20.
You know that it has obviously a multi-attack. You know that it has avoidance, so we spoke about earlier.
Mhm.
You know that it has the feature displacement, as far as the beast can project a magical illusion that appears to be
Excuse me,
standing in
sorry.
its actual location.
Mm-hmm.
And that if you had to put its what do we want to call it? A natural armor on a number scale, it would be 13.
13. All right. So there's 2 of these guys, right?
There are 2 of these beasts remaining, as well as
Okay,
2 smith
great.
methods.
Okay, player to DM. Could I try an animal handling and try to, tame one of them? So I'm just saying, a pet displacer beast would be really nice.
We got a Displacer Beast Kitten in this other campaign I'm playing. It's a modified version of Curse of Strahd.
Nice.
Like an actual like cat kitten, or like a kitten
Not a
in the sense of
real
Chaps
kitten.
as a kitten.
Yeah, we had Dylan show up in like cat ears and stuff. It was a
Yeah.
really great addition to the
That's
session.
terrifying.
I showed up and went.
Yeah, he did.
Give us a uwu. If you give us a uwu, I'll let you roll it. I think
Wow.
Aaron owes me some money right now, but
Go off, Buccaneer.
Someone clip that.
please someone clip that. I need to
Alright.
DM Aaron and tell her that I got you to do that.
You owe me
This-
$5.
This is like that one guy who was like, all right, so in front of you are chests, and they each cost $5 to open, and took $5
$5
a piece
US
from his
dollars.
party.
That's funny. Yes,
All
you
right.
may try to do animal handling. Let me come up
With-
with what I need you to do.
Since I okay, so this is gonna sound counterintuitive, but can I rage first so that I have a kind of a more bestial appearance, and maybe that'll like get it? Would that make it trust me more if I looked, less humanoidal
Dog,
at all,
no,
or am
that's-
I overthinking this
That
way
is
too
that is
far?
not what I originally had in mind. But if you act it out, I will make my decision accordingly.
roar.
Okay, so Damien is going to rage, and he's going to sort of take a deep breath as he enters this more bestial form, um and I'm choosing the form of claws, um and he is, because we've established before, he gets down on all fours because he goes full beast mode, and he's gonna sort of like, okay, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Did you ever see like the mocap footage of Benedict Cumberbatch playing Smaug? Because he almost does like a weird. It's hard to explain, but like, okay, he crawls like over.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's gonna sort of avoid eye contact until he gets close, because I want the beast to think that he's challenging it. And he's just gonna kind of hold out his hand to try and get let the beast get his scent, before trying to reach out uh with rations.
See,
Is that
Chaps, I just
Mhm.
want to comment here and say that
Mhm.
Steven didn't tell you to describe it. He told you to act it out.
I'm
Meow.
I I don't have the space. Otherwise, I would. But yeah. Okay, guys. I don't have any bonus in animal handling, but I'm gonna try this for the good of the party. For the good of the party.
Did Alistair
Can
have
I
any
have a-
bonus to animal handling?
Could
We
I
believe in him then.
I
could
have
I
+2.
have advantage since I ooh-wooed for you? No. Or at least it's not marked if I do.
Chaps, if the DM says, "Don't you have inspiration?" You have inspiration.
Oh, you're right. I have inspiration. Sure, yeah. I'm burning. That's a nat 20.
Good.
I did it
I'm
on
out.
D&D Beyond. No.
Presumably the beast is You sound so excited about it.
I'm so confused.
So that instantly means that I now have a friend, right? With a nat 20. Do I have a new friend, Steven?
Friend? No. Ally? No. More like a curious stranger who is willing to tag along for now. You may continue to build a relationship, but I'm not going to give you a friend and a free pet just off the rip. You gotta work a little bit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
like
it
really.
removed somebody from the combat, which is
Yeah.
helpful.
Gosh, I can't
Nobody touch this one. This one's my friend.
believe that. And what's crazy is
So did that,
he had 68 health left. So.
and that was the healthy
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. So did that? I'm assuming that costed that cost an action, right?
Yeah.
We did do like a
Okay.
whole performance art.
Yeah.
There's no way you did that in 6 seconds.
No.
Oh my gosh.
But and then I used my bonus action to rage. So, that's my turn.
Okay. Bryn, it is now your turn. You are faced with one displacer beast and 2 smoke methods. Over by Hygith.
I'm gonna keep wailing on the displacer beast, or yeah, I guess I will. I'll keep trying. So
Now, if you say keep wailing, that's the one that Damien just turned into a friend.
I mean the one that I've been attacking.
Which is the one Damien just turned into a friend.
Oh,
I thought, yeah.
I thought
Okay.
we'd been attacking the same one that was like super bloodied.
Maybe I'm wrong. Never mind. Go. Okay, you're attacking the bloodied one. I'm okay with that. I just want to see if you
okay.
were
Let me
actively trying
see
to
what I
kill
rolled.
Damien's
No,
friend.
no, I'm not that mean. So I rolled a 26 to hit,
Holy shit.
and then that's gonna be 7 plus the 2d6 from my favorite foe, and I rolled a 2 and a 1. That's only 10 damage,
Plus,
and I've added everything
have you
already.
added the necrotic?
I rolled 2d6s and rolled a 2 and a 1, but
Dang.
yeah, unfortunate. But let's see what the second attack is about. That one's
Which
16.
does hit.
Dude,
Nice. So that one will do 12 plus. Okay, the luck turned around hard. That one will do 23 damage.
I'll say.
Talk about turning around hard.
So what does this one look like?
Okay, so I don't know how to describe any cool like quarterstaff martial arts moves. Like, how do you really do it? But like, I kind of give him like a short end, like little smack with like kind of the rear end of it to kind of put him off guard, and then I like spin fully around and just bang with the second one to kind of represent. The first one was weak, but it set up the big hit.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And in case anyone was curious, that displacer beast is now dead. And is that the end of your turn, or is there something else you would like to do?
I'll use my bonus action to command Scav and have him attack a Mephit. So we'll roll a d20, and that's only 10, so it misses. And that'll be my turn.
Beautiful. It is going to see its companion just die before its eyes, and it's going to attack you, and it rolls a 23.
Ouch!
Actually, no, I was using the wrong stat block. It rolls a 21, and then it does
That still
3
hits.
damage.
Good try, bro. Good try. Nice 3
Then
damage.
The next one goes and attacks you, and it rolls a 19. And normally, when you're fighting a level 7 ranger, the 19 would probably hit.
Little do they know. Little do they know
Do they know?
the dark magic I wield.
And with that, it is Hygith's turn.
so Squid Boy's dead.
Oh yeah. As a doorknob.
I guess I'll just go over and smack the little cloud thing with my sword.
That works. Let's see it. Give it a thwop. A thwack. That hits.
So with advantage, it's a 19,
Okay.
and then that'll be 8 damage, and I'll whack it again.
Beautiful. Let's see it again. That definitely hits.
Yeah, okay. And that'll be 15.
And as soon as you hit this one, it goes, and when it dies, it bursts into another cloud of smoke, and you are completely engulfed in a cloud of smoke for a 5-foot radius. Is there anything else you would like to do on this turn, good sir?
Can I walk out of the 5-foot radius so I can see the other
You
one?
may.
And then use my bonus action and throw a little hand axe at it?
Absolutely. Let's see it.
That'll be a 18.
That'll hit. Let's see this. I'm going to predict 9
And that'll
damage.
be... Yeah, 9 damage, but plus the superiority die, which was 5, so 14.
Dang. It is now quite bloodied, and that leaves Damien. It is your turn.
Oh, wait,
Great.
also, I'm gonna use a second wind as a bonus action, and then I'll have to turn.
Okay.
So that just heals me.
So there, what else left? Because I know there's squid left. Is there 2 methods left?
There's only one method left.
1 method left. Great. I'm gonna go after him.
Beautiful. We should keep a counter
Or her.
this session. How many times did Damien end up surrounded by smoke?
I'm gonna go after them.
All right,
This will be 3.
3.
15 to hit with my hover blade,
hits.
and then only 11 damage on that one.
And 11 will kill it.
Great. I
And
just
you end up in another ball of smoke.
really three times. 3 times in like he walks out. The
You'd think
sort
you
of
would've learned.
claws are starting to melt off him. I'm done. I'm done with these.
Had enough.
I've had enough of these. Brent, how come you all never end up in smoke like me?
I don't
Maybe
know,
he's
man.
not killing enough of them.
Yeah, I've been softening them up so other people can do the dirty work.
That is fair. That's a very important
Except for
job.
that
and
displacer beast. Did you see the way I put that thing down on him with the bot and then the...
Hey, watch it. Fluffy over here is not. It does not want to.
What?
Brent, can you cast speak with animals on me?
Not on you. I can talk to it. You, on the other
Okay.
hand,
All right, can you talk to it and tell him to follow us around, and I'll give him a share of our meals?
I believe by a technicality, displacer beasts are monstrosities, and I can only talk to beasts. But this is up to Steven.
They are.
I
they are
personally would
large
probably-
monstrosities.
I personally would probably let him just because it's like,
I agree.
but
You're making
it's
it-
valid if you
Monstrosity
don't.
You're
handling.
making it as a pet. I would
Monstrosity.
allow you to communicate with it. Do you know who else can communicate with it?
Ben.
Ben, maybe.
Ben can.
Okay.
Ben, he's finally useful for once.
Ben has just been sitting on Hygith's shoulder this entire time, literally not reacting.
Hey, what happened to the woman that we had in the cart? By the way, we never,
Y'all
we
left-
never
y'all
really
left
followed
her
up on
there.
that.
I have.
Okay, so
something
she
pla-
was still in the back of the
Yes,
cart.
I have something planned.
Was she still dead?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I
Um.
have plans that I
Ben,
cannot
you
share
should-
with
you
you
should
right
go
now because
back
the
and
haters will
pee on her.
sabotage me.
All right. Yeah. No. Can you can you tell him that for me, please, pretty please? Bryn,
Just a minute. I was thinking.
me. I'll give you the gold that I got for my leather armor.
So wait, what do you want me to say to him?
6 gold.
Tell him to follow us around and help us out, and I'll give him part of my meals.
Okay, yeah. So I'll lean down on one knee and be like, with my speak with animals powers, be like, "Hey there, little guy. You're actually not very little at all. I forget you're not a kitten. You're a full-grown man. So actually, are you a man or a woman?"
I am a man. Could y'all hear that through
It,
Discord?
Oh, okay.
Discord did
Dang
not
it.
pick that up.
I think I heard a man, right?
No, I heard. I heard a man.
Yes. This displacer beast is a man.
Okay. Well, my buddy here, the one who did that little thing. I don't really know what that was. The display of
The
animal handling. He would love it if you would kind of hang out with us, and he'll give you a portion of his food, and you just hang out with us, and if you're feeling up to it, maybe help us out in some fights.
the pale one. What
Yeah.
what an odd display, but I must say I felt I am moved. I am
He's got a bit of the beast in
filled
him himself.
with a sense of trusting. Exactly. There is a bestial connection between him and I, and it is encouraging me to trust him, though I do not know why. If you can promise me good fights and warm food, I will join you. I may not like it at first, I may not fit in at first, but I will join you, and I will, assuming this is a continued service, a continued relationship, I believe we will both.
Now, bear in mind, I'm only the middleman for this offer. If he happens to break this promise, kill him. Leave the rest of us. Because I'm just here to communicate between you guys. But yeah, no, I think he will definitely be providing good fights and hot food for you. So yeah, welcome to the team, man. Do you have a preferred name you go by among your fellow displacer beast, or should we give you one?
So first off, my name is incomprehensible to your ears, but you may, if you come up with a name that I respect, I will allow you to call me that.
I look over to Damien and say,
when he says it.
he's your friend. Give him a name. I think he can understand you somewhat, maybe. Just you got a little bit of a bromance going on.
By the way, a large creature is 10 foot tall. This thing is huge.
Well, it's not like 10 feet tall. It takes up a 10-foot area.
His tentacles
Yeah,
go
but
up
still.
10 feet high.
Yeah.
Either
that's
way-
like the maximum height of his
Big boy.
tenties.
Either way,
He is a
this
big
thing
boy.
is
It's like a
big.
liger.
We might need a whole ass wagon to carry him
I think we
around.
have two, so it's kind of perfect.
And so I'm looking up names. Let's see here. What about Cheshire? No, that sounds stupid in
That's-
Damien's.
Then the displacer beast looks at Brent and says, "That sounds like the name of prey."
Kitty?
I agree.
No.
The real Cheshire cat is an overweight loser.
I
So
was thinking.
Hear
Ooh.
me out.
Anderson.
Cool.
Hear me out. What about
What-
Albert?
Are you calling me fat?
Ooh, what about Bagheera?
What?
Bagheera?
Where'd you get that from?
It's the name of the panther from the Jungle Book.
Oh, okay. That's pretty valid then.
Say it again.
Bagheera.
It does not displease me.
There's also Phantom.
Does it displace you though?
Blue.
I prefer-
Yeah,
name
he
of the-
got it. He said
I
something
prefer
funny.
Phantom. I do. I must say.
Phantom?
Phantom sounds nicer to my ears. Especially considering, my unique set of skills. Skills that I've acquired. over
What if
my
we
life.
just called
I
you?
knew it was about to come, but I'm still happy because I get the Displacer Beast Kitty. All right, Phantom
just-
it is.
Wait. What if we just named him like?
Bleh.
It's like.
So
it's like
his
a
name is.
little roar.
His name is.
Like, what is that?
If you don't say it correctly, he won't
The
even
Wild
look.
Thornberries.
I knew I couldn't remember the name of the character from the Wild Thornberries, but yeah.
No, I think Phantom. I think Phantom's a good name for a Displacer Beast.
And he speaks to you again, Bran. He says, Phantom is acceptable. And he purrs and goes and stands behind Damien. And he looks you dead in your eyes, and you can't understand what he's saying. But if you will roll a let's roll a perception check or insight. I'm sorry, roll insight.
Insight. Oh, that was almost another nat 20. That's a 2. Can it be perception?
You don't
No,
know,
I rolled a 2. A 2's a
you
2.
don't know what he's saying, but you are able to get a sense of you need to be true to your word.
Hey, Phantom. Can I ride on your back in the battle? I think it'd be really cool.
Instead of a purr, you just hear a huff, and Phantom walks away.
We'll come back to that. We'll circle back around.
He's a tsundere.
I'll
toss him a couple
how
more
many
of
tentacles
my rations.
does a displacer beast have?
2.
Like 3, right?
It's
at
2.
least 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me look at the picture of them. Yeah, they have 2 and a tail. That's what I thought there was a third one. They do weirdly have 6 legs.
That's kinky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's that thing from like
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, displacer beasts are so cool.
Yeah.
Also, I had it wrong.
That's
Ooh.
cool.
Oh my gosh. One second. I'm gonna send this in the
We should have named him Kevin.
I'm gonna send this in the Discord because I think it's a really cool like redesign. Where is it? I'm doing it in From the Shadows General.
Okay. Also, while we're just talking here, we're going to go ahead and do our brief intermission. We will be back at approximately 9:22, everybody.
Pee break.
Exactly. See y'all soon.
Yay. Dude, the Shadowborn armor is dope.
Shadowborn second skin.
That looks so cool. Dude, I got a haircut and the guy like screwed up my cowlick. So now I'm just kind of like sticking up like permanently.
Never feels good. I swear, I don't think I've left more than one haircut in my life being like, yep, this looks good. It'll maybe look good in like a week after, but the day after the cut, yeah, I'd be looking ass. I'll be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne. Like a real life robe. Bryn wears a breastplate, but I always assume he is kind of wearing something more flowy over top of it. But it probably would never be armor, like actual magic anything. It would just be like, just for making him look more cool.
I have like a cloak thing.
Yeah, I could like throw a cloak over it, but couldn't be like a robe really. I feel like you need to be butt naked in that robe. Like that's the only thing you're wearing for it to be like you're wearing it magically.
I do think that Damien has a pink bathrobe in his bag, and Chaps isn't here to tell me otherwise. So a purple bathrobe. Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Wait, do we need robes? What would we like use the robe for? Yeah, okay. So you just throw it like over the armor. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Back, I've had a costume change. I'm much more comfortable. I can't hear any of you guys making fun of me yet. It's kind of lovely right now. Kind of lovely, I'm not gonna lie. And cue the bullying. What's up?
Nobody cares.
Making a note. Phantom.
Ooh.
Gesundheit.
Ooh. Then they come in threes.
Just like everything.
The rule of three.
Oh. All right, Phantom the Displacer Beast. I've made a note. I got a nice cool IBC root beer. Let's see if I can get this. One second, let me turn off crisp. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can. Tell me if you guys can hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Now I got to turn all my noise canceling back on. See, I've got a double one. I got a dual noise gate right here. It's crazy. Dude, the displacer piece in the D&D movie looked sick.
It really did look absolutely dope.
Honestly, most of the things in the D&D movie look sick.
They executed it.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Holy crap. Eatonton's in Flood Watch right now. There's a lot of places in Flood Watch right now.
Oh yeah, literally shit's going down.
Do we
I'm
have
hoping they might
classified?
cancel some class, but we haven't. I don't think they've sent out anything yet. But I'll check my student email.
Dang. Be insane. Get class canceled on Silly Week.
Mm-hmm. That'd be really.
Silly Week is just the first week because it's all syllabus.
Silly week.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
My
I did
schedule
have to
this
set
semester
like
is looking clean.
I had to set dates for auditions and stuff because of directing too. I've decided that I'm going to do a scene from the Percy Jackson musical.
Mm-hmm.
Figured it was on brand for me. Plus, it was something that hasn't been done at GCSU yet. Ooh. Man, can I just say there really is nothing like just peeing after you've been cold for a while.
The absolute shivers.
Dude. If I'm not mistaken, didn't you once tell me that it was better than sex, Steven? I'm pretty sure it was that word for word.
Are we?
I mean, that one's not bad. Some of the other things, God, you should have been arrested. But I'm kidding. Steven has never told me anything horrible. I'm holding on to all of them for when we get big. That way I can cancel you when you try to overtake me.
I know something pretty interesting about Caleb, but I'm sworn to secrecy.
I know that I
Yeah.
almost took Caleb's eye out.
Yes. That did happen.
Was that when we were throwing stuff, or?
No, that was when we were fencing with pool
Oh,
cues.
flinting with pool cues, man. We did a lot of stupid shit in that
We
basement.
really did. Dude, we were left completely unattended playing D&D until like 2 a.m. in the basement.
Unattended as legal adults.
Flicking credit cards. We did some damage to the walls and shit. We were going crazy down there.
Broke
But
a
it was
chair.
all in good, clean fun.
Yes.
Really don't know what's for worse about believing that. Yeah.
Hoist the colors high. Heave ho, slaves, or is it slaves and beggars? Oh, it's thieves and beggars. Thieves and beggars, never shall we die. Are we actually gonna do a karaoke stream?
I pray not. I'd love to go to real life karaoke with you two, and Caleb if you can get in town. But I don't know, doing karaoke on stream doesn't sound that fun to me.
God, I wish I didn't work on Wednesdays or Fridays. Tell you what, we'll go
I mean, it's fun.
February.
Did they move it from Tuesday Thursday? Did they make it Wednesday
So-
Friday now or something?
No, it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, but I work Wednesday and
Oh
Friday
yeah, you
mornings.
work the days after, so you can't stay out because you got to be up freaking for 8. That
Yeah.
stinks. Okay, yeah.
We
Well,
could do so I have Friday, February 2nd off. So
mhm.
we could do the we could go out then. Um and yeah, that's right.
2 working people. It's impossible. This is why adults never do anything and have no friends.
I will say it's my 21st birthday, February 2nd. So we got to go out and do
We gotta
something.
do something.
I'm
Yeah, it could
already
just be you and
planning.
me. Steven might have to sit that one out.
I'm already planning on going out with the beta testers that night, but Davis, you're welcome to join us.
Mhm. I'd be down too.
Hmm. I have a designated driver for that night.
Of course you gotta. It's your night. You gotta go out there
It's
and
my 21st. I gotta go hog wild. I'll
go
be
out there and
drinking
get
more than
drunk
root beer.
and
I'll tell you that much. That's good. Nothing beats an IBC root beer. What? What are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, that was
yeah.
that silence was pretty deafening for a second there.
Hey, I threw up the thumbs
Oh,
up.
okay, I didn't see that. My bad.
Sorry, I was looking through different barbarian stats,
Okay,
trying to decide what I want to do for our next level up.
alrighty.
Trying to like subtly suggest to Steven, like, hey, I wonder what I should do with my next level up.
Don't worry. Don't
No,
worry.
is that something I would do?
Even if it was,
Yes.
I told y'all it is a milestone level up system. I have the milestones already made. So,
Drinking pee is considered a major milestone in most
It
D&D
is.
campaigns.
I feel like
a
we
negative
deserve one for that.
milestone. That's not a good
That's a no.
milestone.
You're
That's a
right.
milestone, man. That's progress.
That is a hit to your maximum health until your next long rest. Well, you drank a lot of water. Never mind.
It's healthy pee.
It's sterile pee. I don't know if that's healthy. But so as y'all are wrapping up there, checking the bodies for anything, you are now able to move closer, and you are at the mouth of this cave. The mouth of it spans about 20 feet by 20 feet. It's a big opening. It would probably be pretty easy to find, which is probably one of the biggest reasons for this massive fog. In addition to everything else, it has caused all the cataclysms, all the confusion, the disarray, everything else. It is also intended to hide. And so it clearly is big enough for these displacer beasts to be able to come in and out. Would you like to pursue down it?
Could we potentially take a long rest here and have Phantom patrol so that I can attune to my armor
I agree.
and heal up a little bit for anyone who's took damage?
Let me ask you
Yeah,
one
sure.
question. do you trust Phantom to truly watch out for you?
Yes, I
And
do.
yes, you may.
I trust that I trust the displacer beast with my life.
Then let me go do a couple things.
I mean, we did promise him food, so
I trust Ben and the little crow boy to
Yeah,
wake us up if anything's
Scav is
doing
also
stuff going on.
trustworthy, so I'm gonna
We've
have him
just-
also on watch.
Okay.
oh my! I just realized we all have an animal companion now.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. So, long rest, boys. Long rest.
We'll go
Alright.
for it in the fog.
So, Steven, I need to attune to my the second skin of the Shadowborn, which is
Yes.
the cool armor that you gave me. What do I need to do to attune to that?
Take a long rest.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you wanted to do anything. Cool.
No.
I got you. Okay. Long rest done.
But I do want you to pick a number between 3 and 60. That is going to be
3 and
Yes.
60.
I rolled 3d20s, and I want you to pick a number between 3 and 60. And if you pick the same number, there is going to be some interesting things happening.
Mm-hmm. 36.
Uneventful, just as your night was.
Well, you get displacer beast.
Oh
whatever
shit!
whatever the
What?
heck.
Campus is closed till noon tomorrow.
Oh wait.
And my only
do I
class
have-
tomorrow is at 11, so my class is
That's pretty
canceled.
nice.
Huge dub, major bag.
My first class tomorrow is at 12:30. That's so stupid.
That's tough.
You got fucked. You got fucked.
That's pretty tough. Now, it may be adjusted,
Um,
you know.
All right. Anyways, we've got a displacer beast, a really intense bird, and whatever the heck Ben is.
Ben is the most powerful one out of all y'all.
You just waiting to unleash it.
No one's gonna mess with us.
Oh, they will. Don't you worry.
All right.
They always do.
That they do.
So,
So as you all wake up in the morning, you all are covered in a slight dew of sorts. The fog is a wet one, and y'all have spent the night outdoors in it. But nothing has happened. When you awake, Bryn comes calling down from being perched in a tree. Who did I say Bryn? Scav and Ben. Whoops. Scav comes flying down from a tree that he was perched in. Ben teleports over, and Phantom trots back over and joins you all as you get ready to decide your next move for this morning.
so how did everyone sleep?
For
Pretty well, pretty
fog
well.
area like this with the Blood Creek, pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, no, I slept on the rock accidentally, so I kind of got a little bit of a. One second, let me just. There we go. Yeah. No, I really should have taken some of the bedrolls from the cart, but I mean, I say we head into this creepy cave. What about you guys?
Yeah. Seems like the only natural thing to do after murdering all but one of the weird people protecting it.
Exactly. Well, you can't call Phantom weird. He's cool.
Phantom, do you mind being called weird? And I look at Phantom for some look in his eye. I don't cast Speak with Animals. I'm just evaluating his body language.
You just get a stare, just a blank stare back at you. No,
He doesn't seem to care at all.
I mean, he has
Listen,
an intelligence of
if you-
6.
Wait, we didn't level up, did we?
No, we didn't.
We did have this conversation, I think, while you were gone. We were like, hey, Steven. And he's like, it's a milestone system.
Matt,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
if you call him weird, that's just like calling me weird, and I'm not weird.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just
And
gonna
everyone
leave
winks at
that.
you.
You teed us up too hard. I feel bad. I feel bad going for that one.
Low hanging fruit, huh?
Yeah.
I'd rather be weird than normal. Normal's boring. Let's go, team.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep that energy. Keep that same energy.
Hey, guys, as Damien starts to like walk into the cave, hey guys, we should like totally come up with a team name. I think that, you know, so people know who we are.
A team name, that is a good idea. Most groups I've heard of end up coming up with really, really dumb names. We need one that's like cool, but doesn't sound like it's trying hard to be cool.
Yeah.
It just has to.
What about
It has to.
the Sexy Six?
There
Because
are
there's
6
some
of us.
There
now.
are 6 of us. What about the Sinith? No, that one's copyrighted. Well, I'm sure we'll come up with something.
Yeah, just keep that thought on the brain while we're doing our next act of murder, and
What
maybe something
about-
will come to mind.
I'll be,
Beastie
you know,
Boys.
I'll be
what would
turning
be
it
really
over in my
funny
head.
is if y'all were like halflings. Y'all could be like the dynamic half dozen or something.
I like the Beastie Boys.
I do like the Beastie Boys because we've got a lot of beast influence. I'm a Kenku. I have a bird pet. There's Ben. Damien is, you know, Path of the
I'm a
Beast
human.
Barbarian. Yeah, I didn't say anything about you not being a human. You're a Path of the Beast Barbarian.
half beast. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought
we're the Beastie Boys.
Beast Barbarian. We
Not
have
the Dompiri Boys.
Phantom now,
What's a
and I've
Dompire?
got that.
I don't know.
I just got that dog in.
I
him,
like it. I
so-
like the
I
Beastie
just
Boys.
got that dog in him. I feel like
like
we
it.
might get some lawyers on our ass, to be honest, and they might.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
people might expect us to start doing like white man rap instead of killing stuff. But
That
if you
is
guys
fair.
like
What
it,
if we
I'll
change
give
it?
it my
What
vote
if we
of support.
change
No.
it slightly, like JoJo's does? So instead of the Beastie Boys, we were like the Bagel Boys or something.
And the animalistic boy children.
The animalistic young men.
That is animalistic male children. That's actually the JoJo localization name.
Wait, is that actually?
No, but that's how they
I don't know if
localize them when they have to change them.
Yeah, no, I was wondering. I don't know if Beastie Boys is one of the JoJo's things ever
Yeah, I don't think there's a stand for that yet.
yet.
All right, we'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Steven, would you say that we are in dim light or darkness as we go into this cave?
Yes.
I now have a +10 to stealth.
You want to get another +10?
Oh, that'd be great. Can
All right,
I?
I'm casting Pass Without Trace.
Oh, there is, I think, a Beastie Boys song.
What'd you say, Caleb?
Never
So
mind.
which Beastie Boys song made it in JoJo's?
I think. Hang on. This might actually not be accurate.
Oh my God, Brass
Brass
Monkey is
Monkey.
in JoJo's.
Hey guys, do you want me to scale the head since I have dark vision and now am pretty much invisible?
Yeah, go ahead. You do have a +20. I think you need to remain. You have to remain within 30 feet of me, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
I
I'm
can
in.
sneak with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get it. Let's go.
So, as
All
you
right.
all begin your slow trudge forward, as you're all trying to remain sneaky, you see that though you have one main cavern, you see several little areas seem to snake off. You can't quite tell where they go, but they're not big enough for your displacer beast to follow. So if you want to pursue any of these little small entryways, Phantom will have to wait.
Phantom, patrol right here. Make sure no one tries to come in behind us. If they do, kill them.
Okay. He looks at you and then he turns around and lays down on the ground facing the mouth of the cave.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
He's pretty well behaved so far. I'll
About
give him
30
that.
seconds later,
Yeah.
you hear some snoring. You kept him up all night, man. But
That is true. We did actually have him on watch all night. That was kind of mean of us, but hey, he can get his, he can catch his Z's now.
But anyways, so you do want to go through these little small entryways, whatever. Is that a yes or no? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
lagging.
investigate
Yeah, so
them.
I'm lagging bad, guys. Can you
Yes,
hear me?
you are.
Testing.
Yeah,
you're
hello.
lagging pretty bad.
Testing.
hear ya.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
back.
So as
I lost you guys for a minute. What'd you say?
basically that you're going down these small little caves. As you go down the first one,
Okay.
it gets you're going down. It gets narrow to the point to where you have to turn sideways to fit. It is just slightly less narrow than you are broad. Anyways, you've got your arms reaching out in front of you. You are in total darkness at this point. I know you can see.
I have dark vision.
I know.
I don't, so I'm like holding Damien's hand, like I can't see anything.
Was it Bryn, just hold on to the end of my cloak.
Okay, I'll do that. And I'm just stumbling behind him to stay in range of pass without trace.
Anyways, the five of y'all are able to keep going, and y'all make it. And this passageway has a very subtle curve to it. And before too long, the place begins opening back up, and you come back out in this large hallway again. You are again in dim light, not total darkness at this point.
It's still a +10.
Okay, I'm not worried about that. Do you mind looking to your right? Do you want to know what you see?
I see
You see
pads.
Phantom 20 feet away. It was a loop.
Oh, it was a phantom. What did? How did you get down the tunnel?
You hear a slight, a disturbance, and then right back to snoring. But y'all are quickly able
Good
to
talk.
discern that basically these little narrow passageways are simply for if something bigger comes in the cave. They can either hide in these or use them as ways to get around something. There is nothing of value in those little offshoots.
I have an idea, Bryn.
Yeah?
What if we set up some form of trap so that if they try and use these to hide from us, if we get into a fight, it just kills them when they're going in.
I'm wondering, perhaps, if the main users of these tunnels might already be dead.
Oh, the method. Yeah, that's a good point. We should probably just go straight.
It was a cool idea, though. I would love
Yeah.
to trap something and then watch it slowly die. I've been meaning to do that for a while.
You're dark, man. You're dark.
Gotta get your kick somehow.
Fair enough. I like buying shoes through a catalog.
That's a nice way to get your pleasures. Me, I don't know. I've kind of grown up around this shit, and once you get a taste for something, you don't really lose it, you know? I've got a refined palate that demands exquisite violence.
Cool.
Mm.
That's cool.
It is
Remind
cool.
me to stay
Now
on
let's
your
continue.
good side. Okay, yeah.
Anyways,
It's the little party interactions that really just.
that really make a
they
campaign.
do. As you
Oh,
as you
man.
continue further and further and deeper down this tunnel, the lights get darker and darker until you again end up in total darkness. And then as you make your way a few feet further, you come across a door. Before you is a giant stone door with 3 keyholes in front of you. Can I get a perception check from anyone who can see?
So that's me.
Hey,
I have
why'd
dark
we-
vision
why'd-
because
why'd
of
we
the
stop?
thing.
Why'd we
Don't
stop?
worry about it. I got. There's something big here. It's a
27.
16.
Holy
Okay.
shoot.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
27.
Okay.
What is your perception?
It's plus 10.
I have it's plus
Holy
10, but
crap.
also I have like the little monocle of dark vision thing.
Oh yeah.
The monocle of perceptive dark
Which
vision
is pretty busted.
Like-
That's pretty nice.
melded to my helmet.
Yeah, so you're able to see that this is most certainly a
Well
door.
then.
You can see some magic runes carved inside it. You can't decipher what they mean, but you can only assume that it means either a magic item, a magic entity, or someone who practices magic is behind this.
With since it's magic, Sorry, go ahead.
As you can see already, you saw the 3 keyholes. You see a table to your right um, with 3 keys on them. What were you saying about magic?
Oh, I was just gonna say, since it's magic, can I roll Arcana?
You may. On the door? Absolutely.
Yeah, 15.
You can tell that the
I'm just basically, I'm trying to figure out what these runes mean.
these runes, you can tell that you have seen them in like books or on the walls of the college, but they alone or these together mean nothing. They're really just signs of a potential madman, just markings. They have no magical properties as of right now, and the door itself is not magical.
All right, since there's no one around, do we want to like light a torch for Bryn?
I mean, that's up to you guys. If you don't, then you don't, and if you want to, then I would appreciate it.
Is there anyone else around? Or
Give me
anything else
another
around?
perception check when you're looking for this.
It's gonna be a
You
22.
don't see anyone. You don't perceive anyone.
All right, with a 22, I'm gonna
That's
assume that
12.
it's
Okay.
safe. I'm gonna. All right, Bryn, I'm gonna light up a torch so you can see.
Thanks, man. My eyes are starting to adjust a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't see Jack.
I light the really bright torch and hold it in front of his face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see now. I could. If I weren't absolutely blinded, but just give me a minute.
Um,
Oh, you should probably close your eyes. I lit the torch.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Very helpful. And, he starts rapidly blinking his eyes to try and, like, get rid of the, like, piercing white that was seared into his eyes. And he looks directly at the lit torch. And, 5 minutes later, maybe, we look at the door.
as soon as you ignite this torch,
Man.
you hear a series of flapping wings and a couple screeches, and a group of bats that was living near the door immediately flies away.
That one looks like my Uncle Jeffrey.
That's weird that a human has
No,
an
I'm
uncle
kidding. I'm
as
kidding.
a bat.
Kidding.
Um,
I'm kidding. I kid.
I kid.
but so now it's been a couple minutes. You are now well adjusted. What is it? Like y'all want to look around again?
Yeah, I want to inspect the keys, if I
Great.
may.
Now that you're able to see the keys in the bright light, you see one is red, one is blue, and one is green, but they all appear identical as far as shape.
Can I roll like insight or something to try and
So there's a
discern what
blue
these
light,
mean?
and there's 2 like orangish gray lights.
What?
Interesting. I get this mildly colorblind.
Dang.
No, it's red, green, and blue.
It's blue, orange, and orange.
Yes.
You gotta write that down.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is just a bit. I'm just joking.
No, I think it's a cool character choice. I think that's great. Adds a little bit of depth,
So, what would y'all like to do with the keys?
Can I look them over and try and figure out, like, just roll and like investigation or something to try and figure out if there's like any connection to like the specific runes or anything,
Well, I mean, there's to the runes. No.
or to the runes or the keyhole, one of the two.
Based on what you could see before, it looks like these keys would fit directly into the keyholes.
Really? I guess I'm gonna pick up the red one.
Okay.
Guys, should I just like stick one in a keyhole and see what happens?
Yes, but first I walk 20 feet away from the door.
Okay.
We can't hear it. All right, everyone, back away. This could be very dangerous, and I don't want anyone to get hurt. Hey, hi,
You're the
Git. You want to
man,
put? You want to put?
Damien. You know that?
Huh?
What?
You're the man. You
What
know
do you
that?
say, Chip?
Oh, stop. All right. So Damien. Okay, there is a thought process to this. So usually traps come out of the floor, right? So Damien's gonna like stick to the door upside down and put the key in
Okay.
so that he's off of the floor in case like spikes come up or the floor drops out or something like that.
Okay.
It's smart. I swear.
No,
It's intelligent.
There's a reason.
It's
for it.
you are dealing with some traps. They're made, but the ceiling spikes are gonna get you, but the floor spikes will
Alright.
not.
See, I've skipped the floor spikes, but the ceiling spikes are just gonna straight up his butt. Straight up the sphinx.
Great.
Right.
So you
Miraculously.
stick the red key in one of the holes.
I stick in the red key.
It will not turn.
I stick it in another
It will
hole.
not turn.
I stick it in the third hole. We have to do
Try the
all
blue
three at
key.
once.
All three at the same time. All right, I walk back up. Presumably, we might even have to turn the keys all at the same time for it to work.
We may,
So,
you know, yeah.
We'll
We
need a
might have
second.
Can I have the
We'll need
blue
a second.
key? I hate orange.
Yeah. Do you want the red key?
What?
Okay. Either here, hand them a random key. It's not like he knows the difference.
Here you go. This is a key. A key. A key.
A key. A
What
key.
color is the key,
They
Steven?
hand you the blue key.
Okay.
All right.
Blue pill.
Let's do this.
I'll stick it in the first hole.
We just keep having
I'm
to
gonna put it in
rotate.
the square hole.
It goes in the
The
square. hole.
square
I thought
hole.
about doing that. I thought that'd be
All right.
funny.
All right. Everybody on 3. 1,
Wait, on 3 or after 3?
3. Go.
Turn.
Turn.
You said on 3. I did it early.
All three of you are able to turn the key, and you hear a massive unlocking sound.
Quick, put out the torch. Put out the
followed
torch.
by an
Pee on it.
immediate
I grabbed the torch.
rumble, and I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Even me because I'm on the
No.
door.
Rock fall trap.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
Lucky for me, I have advantage.
Even when you're hanging upside down from a ceiling.
Advantage on decks against effects you can
am
see
going to
while blinded,
use
deafened,
my
or
inspiration.
While not blinded and deafened. It's a 19,
I used-
Steven.
I got a 21.
Alright, the
Because
two
I
of
used
you
inspiration.
take 3 damage. You take 6.
And I
You
take 6.
damage.
Wow.
It is max damage right there.
I probably shouldn't have wasted the inspiration there.
Probably not.
As y'all
I'm just tired of being the one who's like almost dying.
as
I feel like Damien's been the one who died the most.
Okay, yeah, the last time I played, I like literally actually died.
all of you actually died.
Yeah, Damien. Yeah, but it was in the Shadow Realm. You died in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh yeah. Yeah, my bad. I forgot. I forgot.
In a dream.
I thought
In a
I
dream
died
within a
in real life.
dream.
So, anyways, y'all are able to get back up and clear away the rubble and try again. How would y'all like to proceed?
Try the
I say we go
keyhole
forward.
again.
I mean, he's. Oh wait, don't you need to make a concentration check for the?
Oh yeah, for pass without trace. You're
Mhm.
right. Let me see.
I'm learning
rolled
D&D.
A 22, so I maintain concentration.
All right. So I say we very carefully continue on.
Yes.
The door is still not open.
I agree.
Oh, the door's still
um,
not open?
Well, how do we make it
Oh.
open then? Fucking
Should we change
puzzles,
the
man.
orders of the? Can I just kick the door really hard?
Yeah, can I punch the door
Yeah, man.
really hard?
Alright, so should this just be strength?
Yes.
That's gonna be a 15.
I got.
Oh!
Oh! This door is
If y'all are
hard.
punching it, y'all are hurting your hands. This is a thick boy.
What is the door made out of?
It is made out of, from what you can tell, very solid and very, very thick stone.
Oh man, I wanted it to be wood, so we could hit it with an axe.
Oh, man.
All right, someone get
Oh,
out of
man.
chisel. We're going at this slowly.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's change around the order and then
Oh yeah, I
try
forgot
this
to tell
again.
you.
There's
last
what is it? A
level, I
red
actually-
key, a green key, and a blue key?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you last level. I actually took sorcerer, and I have mold earth. So
I have knock. Wait. Earth, wind, and fire. It's a rock puzzle.
No, it's not.
Let's see here. Red, green, and blue. Let's
Just
see.
Can I just like analyze the door or
Yes,
something
you
and see
may.
if I notice
Yes,
anything
you
about it?
may.
Steven, you've given 3 D&D players
Can-
every D&D
I
player's
got
worst
7. I
enemy.
got
Great.
17.
You notice there is a red keyhole, a blue keyhole, and a green keyhole.
And I didn't
I
get
said it
that.
stuck in the blue keyhole. I said it
You
stuck
said
in
it's you said you
Yeah,
stick it in
you
the
said
first
first.
keyhole.
No, I said
No.
blue.
All right,
Y'all
You said
didn't-
first. You said first
No.
keyhole.
you didn't say
I
anything
swear
about
I
the
said
keyholes
blue.
being colored.
I swear
when
I
you
said
first
blue.
Yes, he
noticed it,
did.
you were in using your dark vision, which only lets you see in grayscale.
Would you see everything
Oh
in
my
gray?
And then
God.
when you went
A
to
little
examine
bit
the
blue.
delusions and the runes.
I swear I stuck it.
Okay, we put the keys
We
in
put 'em in the
correctly
correct
matching
yeah.
colored keyholes. I love
God.
D&D puzzles.
I liked you better when you didn't know how to play in your team.
Oh.
God. And we put out the torch beforehand so that we can maintain stealth. We put it in the right keyholes and then we all turn them at the same time.
There you go.
Stupid D&D puzzles.
You hear another
Oh
massive
my
click
God.
and a set of rocks falling down from the ceiling. The giant stone doors open in front of you. Do we wanna
Hooray!
call it- do we wanna call it
Yippee.
a night right here?
The
Yeah,
mystery.
we'll leave it on that cliffhanger. So
Sure.
once again, guys, thank you all for joining us. Do remember, come and visit us this Saturday because it's gonna be a nice chill stream. Got some really cool stuff coming up. I know I'm excited. I know Davis is excited. I think it's gonna be great. But yeah, we'll just sort of be hanging out talking to you guys. So Steven, do you want to run us through the outro and then I get to say the final outro?
We can. I want to thank everyone again for coming back and supporting us for our first stream of 2024. It was a great one to start us off. We got to do a couple crazy things. They had their first puzzle of the year. They got their first pet that they found in the wild, which was quite impressive. I'm a little bit scared of how that's going to go in the future. But ultimately, we are just so happy to be back. We're looking forward to another year of D&D on the Dice Room. 2024 is going to be a great year. And we just want to thank all of you for coming out again. And lastly, I want to issue another word. Just going to give a shout out to our partners, Oak Lounge Games. Again, if you missed it at the beginning, please go check out their website. We have it linked on our Twitch. They have some fantastic games that are just super fun, and everyone will enjoy when they play. And Dylan, I know you're mid-yawn, but it's up to you now.
Alrighty, we do thank you all once again. Make sure you guys go check out our YouTube. This episode will be up about 5 to 10 minutes after we get done streaming. So if you missed it, if you came in halfway and you want to go back and see the first half or If you want to catch up on the series so far, if maybe you're joining us for the first time, first off, thank you for joining us. Do go check out because every bit of From the Shadows is over on YouTube, nice and packaged in a little playlist. I probably need to go put out the newer episodes in the playlist. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. Join the Discord to stay up to date on all the Dice Room news all the time. Go follow us on Instagram, on TikTok. TikToks are gonna be coming soon. I'm working on it, guys. I'm an old man when it comes to social media, but I'm trying my hardest. But yeah, coming at for the first time in 2024. Signing off. We'll see you guys next week or Saturday. Same dice time, same dice room. Bye.
See y'all, everybody.